Hello everyone, and welcome once again to our Tune-In Tuesdays with Goblins and Gunsmoke by Dice Riot Roleplay. This is a show where we play a homebrewed, 5th edition compatible fantasy Wild West game that I wrote. So, welcome back again. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. We are back, and as we rejoin our players on their grand epic adventure in the wild, weird west of Muri'kas, last time we encountered them, they were in the midst of exploring an underground tomb, and then beneath that, a strange ancient set of catacombs filled with undead from centuries and centuries before their own time. And then it led into a temple chamber filled with more undead that were dressed in matching robes, following the commands of a necromancer named Jebediah Faust, as he conducted some sort of strange Eldritch magic ritual, which they interrupted, and then proceeded to engage the undead and Jebediah in combat, and they did pretty well, with Nibbles killing Jebediah with a guiding bolt to the chest. But then, tentacles, many tentacles, sprouted out of Jebediah's chest and exploded into a creature that is now standing atop the altar, ready to attack our intrepid heroes. Will they survive? How will they escape? Is the world doomed to an apocalypse of an Eldritch horror variety? Let's find out as we dive back into Goblins and Gunsmoke. And here we go. So, the entity that burst out of Jebediah Faust's chest is now towering over all of you at the top of the stairs where the altar is. And you guys have just been catching your breath. You're still battered from the battle that you had with the undead and with Jebediah himself, and you got zombie guts splattered all over you, and you just witnessed all the undead drop when Jebediah did, but then this new creature exploded out of his chest. So, that's what you guys are facing now, and it seems to be shuddering and growing, and more tentacles keep sprouting out of its body as it seems to be forming now. This is clearly a newborn creature of whatever this is. So, how would you guys like to proceed?
Is my sword still on fire?
Yes. All of your Crimson Rights are still active. Any spells that you guys had going are still active from last time. So,
are we still in initiative?
No, we're going to roll a new set of initiative now because you had defeated all the enemies. So, everybody go ahead and roll a new initiative if you'd like to engage the creature, because it technically has not noticed you yet.
Now, does Guiding Bolt still affect him?
6.
Affect who?
The new creature that
Yes,
popped out of
it
him.
will still affect him.
Alright, cool. So whoever attacks him gets advantage.
Well, I will pull out my gun.
I got a nat 20.
Nice!
Oh, that's a 24 for initiative.
All
Amazing,
right.
Nicholas.
That means I have to make choices faster.
You better figure out what you're about to do.
Figure it out as I go. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's, yeah.
Okay.
only
Who
work
got
for
20 to 15?
What's
15.
What did you get?
I got a 21.
24.
And what'd you get?
15.
Okay. What's your dexterity?
So it's plus 3.
All right. All right, 15 to 10. 10 to 5.
I have a 7.
6.
Great.
We did so good.
I'm proud of both of you.
Thank you so much.
Our team is not alert.
I'm rusty. Things are tough for
Okay.
me now.
So,
Personally.
Just got
you're
back.
now back in initiative order. The creature doesn't seem to have noticed you yet, though. You guys rolled initiative, so that's why I did the initiative order. But you guys can have a couple of seconds to respond in some way that you'd like to respond. So go ahead. What are you doing now that you see this massive, amorphous mass of tentacles and teeth just growing?
Are there still bodies on the floor?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to turn...
One note, sorry. Ace's mother did not fall
Oh, yeah,
when the
she's
other
still up.
zombies did.
Is she, like, good? Can we...
Would you like to try to speak to her?
Yeah, well, I think Ace should try and speak to her personally.
He is just looking at his mom, and he rushes forward towards her. Push him over towards her, please. He rushes over towards her and tries to speak to her, and she is still dead-faced, unresponsive.
Well, I'd like to prioritize preventing the rest of the bodies on the floor from reanimating, but I'm right next to Ace's mother, so I'll examine her to see if I can tell what's going on.
How would you like to examine her?
I would like to reach out and, I guess, like, touch her.
See if she responds.
And see if she responds.
Alright, so you lay your hand on her shoulder, and she's cold to the touch. Her clothes she is very clearly still undead.
She doesn't turn to look at me?
Nope. Just staring off into space. There's nobody home.
Okay, well then I will hold her while Ace
He's shaking her now, like trying to get her to respond. He's in denial at this point.
Okay. I'm so sorry, Ace. She's gone.
But no, she's still standing and all the others dropped. Why?
That's an excellent question.
Alright, so you've used your time. The abomination on top of the staircase is now starting to move forward. It's going to attack Nicholas's tentacle that's still sticking up out of the ground.
A tendril?
A tendril, yes, I'm sorry. The holy tendril of the Lord.
Yes.
Alright,
Yes.
let's see what it can do.
We need to have a paint day. Fix all these things.
Don't judge my pieces.
Well, us too.
Does a 17 hit it?
What is its... I don't know. Could be hit.
Yeah, it's a tendril.
It doesn't have an AC.
Does it have an
What's the
AC?
spell?
Tentacles of the Deep.
Well, it's adapted.
It's adapted from something else.
Why isn't it called Tendrils of the Deep?
It's
Should be.
adapted.
Yeah.
Alright, it doesn't have an AC.
Okay,
Nicholas's exists, though.
hold on. Okay. Lasts up to 1 minute or until you cast another one. So, I guess it doesn't have an HP. So it just swings its own tentacle at it and it just passes right through it like a phantom.
Oh, Ace.
Okay.
You killed all our horses.
Alright. And it kind of like tilts its upper portion of its mass. Not really a head, it just has like an amorphous blob of a body. Kind of tilts its head-ish area at it and sort of just like wiggles its tentacles through the thing a couple times. And then it's just going to pass right through it.
Gross.
Going down the stairs towards you guys because now it's spotted you.
Oh.
Yep. Move it forward. So your tentacle will get an attack of opportunity as it passes out of range.
Yes. Do I roll for that?
Yep. It's an attack roll.
Okay, so to hit.
Yes.
You have advantage.
Oh, I have advantage, so I can roll it.
Yeah, because it's got guiding bolt attached to it.
I got a 19.
That is a hit.
Okay.
How much damage does it do?
Do we learn how to do that?
1d8 cold damage.
1d8 cold damage. Okay.
5. Ghostly chill.
Okay, got it. It gets hit by the tentacle and then whips around and like tries to swipe at it again, but it just again goes through it and it looks like it's starting to get frustrated now. That's its turn because it took both of its actions against the tentacle because it's confused
attack
and
and
it's,
to move. Okay.
and it's stupid.
That was so scary.
Nice.
All right, we're into initiative now. Alvin, you're up
I'm
first.
over here.
I'd like to get in position to fire my scatter gun at it
Okay, where would you like to move?
within the radius so that no one's hit within the cone. So would
All
that?
right,
would
one
that
more
be-
forward.
One more. this
Right
way.
there.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Be careful.
that'll do
Okay.
it. So fire off your shotgun. What's the dex save?
The dex save is 14.
Oh, is this icky monster very dexterous too?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
It does
Fails.
backflips.
How much damage does that take? So
That
you,
was
Love dexterous.
you step forward and you
Oh, sure.
fire off a shot from your scattergun.
that is 16 piercing damage.
16.
Excellent.
So I come
Alright.
in.
It doesn't exactly have good armor.
So it splatters along the moist,
Yeah.
semi-permeable surface of its fleshy exterior-like area. You're not really sure if it's skin or not. And it bursts and slime starts pouring out of the holes that are left behind by the scatter of the buckshot hitting it.
Nice.
And it goes... And it spins back around. Where's my pencil? You got another one, I'm good. And it spins back around now and faces the source of the shotgun blast. And it's... You see a bunch of, like, circular shapes open on its body looking down at you. They're not eyes, as far as you can tell, but you can feel it looking at you now.
Fantastic.
Alright, is that your turn, or do you want to move?
How many feet was that from
That
where
was
I was
10
at?
feet.
That was 10 feet. Okay. So then I have 30 more, 20
Yeah.
more feet. I'm sorry. Yeah, I would like to move 20 more feet that way.
Which way?
10, 15, 20.
There we go.
I
Alright.
think that's a good idea.
Such a good idea.
So you fire into it and you're like, oh.
I'll let you all know now I'm not running. Alvin's not afraid of anything. He's just...
Being smart.
He's being
Tactical. Smart.
practical and pragmatic. Mm-hmm. Right.
Just trying to get a really good effect on that scattergun. That's
Yeah.
all.
Alright, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. Nicholas, you're up. What are you gonna do? You're still regrouping and planning, not hiding behind the pillar towards the entrance.
I would never hide.
Right here.
I get the sense that the dealer above is telling me I'm a coward, so...
I feel like he's reassuring you that you're not a coward.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
on your side.
Thank you.
Obviously.
I'm definitely not a coward. I'm very brave.
Brave boy.
Brave boy. So I have a pin that says it.
Yeah.
Can I attack with my tendrils?
You can.
I would like to do that again.
Alright, will you move it in range of it?
Is it not in range? How many
It
feet
has
away is it?
5 feet.
Well-
or no, it has a 10-foot range, right?
My,
Yeah.
Was that my range?
No,
10
it's-
feet, 10 feet.
10 feet? Alright, put it back where it was then.
Well, actually, yeah, because that's for it to appear. Okay.
It's 10 foot to attack, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So make your attack roll then.
Do I add that to anything?
Whatever the to hit is for the melee attack for the tendrils. There should be stats for it.
Kind of, but kind of not. No.
No.
There's
No?
doesn't say what I get to add anything to it.
Hold
so
on,
my
hold on.
my cold roll, I
me
can tell you that.
Check.
Don't do
This.
this.
It's not great. Could be better.
Nope. No, nothing to add.
Well, then it was a 5.
That doesn't hit.
I didn't think so.
So it tries to reach and the thing smacks it away with one of its own tentacles. It's now prepared for this weird, ghostly thing.
It's learning.
Yeah.
We should stop teaching it.
Teach it a real lesson.
Yeah.
Would you like to do anything else? I believe commanding that is an action or a bonus action.
I think.
Actually, you know what? We decided that your tendrils were, what would you say? Yeah, there's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's a bonus action, so you still have your action if you'd like to use it.
My action, so I can still like shoot it.
Yep.
I would like to do that.
Okay. Are you using your gun, or are you going to be using magic of some sort?
I don't know how many spells I have left. I don't know how that worked from last time.
Well, your divine smite is unlimited. You can use it as many times as you like.
That's so wonderful.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Do that.
Well, then I will do that. What if
Okay.
I miss?
You
No.
know, it's divine.
I'm amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna divine smite this creature.
All right, so you step out from behind the pillar and you level your magic arcane focus revolver at it, and you what?
To hit? Not great.
You have advantage.
Ah! But plus 6, so that's 12.
12. I'm sorry, that does not
Well, we're
hit.
learning, so you guys have to do better than 12.
So you fire your Eldritch blast, but as you step around the corner, you're
My-
finally seeing it for the first time, and you're like, oh, and the Eldritch, Divine Smite bursts forth from the barrel of your gun, and the blue, purple, green bolt flies forward and just deflects off of the slimy mass of its side area. There's no body parts to identify.
Try to hit it next time.
It didn't get it.
No. I'm going to do worse next time.
Glancing blow. Didn't get it.
I also turned around and looked at Nicholas.
All right, you still have movement left if you'd like to do that. If not, that's the end of
Behind
your
the
turn.
pillar.
All right.
Back behind the pillar.
You're going to duck back behind cover.
But I still can see.
Correct.
What if the tentacle creature has a gun? I don't want to get hit.
All right.
It pulls a gun.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Sorry, now I'm just visualizing guns.
Dual wielding.
All right, Nibbles, you're up.
Octo wielding.
All right, so
How's Nibbles feeling about this situation?
yeah,
So good.
yeah, he's feeling not so great.
Oh.
He's expended most of his spell slots, and
Do we have a potion?
okay, so he's gonna step forward, right about here.
Brave.
And I'm going to cast a spell. He says, "As the shadow follows the body, as we think, so we become." And golden light comes out of his fingers and goes from his fingers and onto each one of these three, casting bless on them.
Aww.
So on you, you, and you.
So
you
on
get
to Harlan, Marlene, and Billy Blaze.
Yep. And you guys get a D4 to roll your attack.
Thank you.
As a bonus action, can I give a little prayer to my god and see if I can get back some divinity charges?
Yes, you can do a check for free, so roll a religion check.
Okay. So, religion... 15.
15. All right. So what do you do?
So I get down on my knees, I put my hands together, and I say, what do I say?
Oh, Lightbringer.
Shit, I had it, and now
got
I've lost
this.
it.
You got it.
You got this.
I believe in you.
Take your time.
Wait.
There you go.
Oh. I close my eyes in order to see. I clear my mind in order to speak. Quiet the mind and the soul will speak. And I give a little prayer to my God.
All right. So as you do that, the world around you goes. It seems to zero everything else out, and then you feel the cold of this crypt go away, and there's warmth on your flesh, and you see light through your eyelids. Do you open your eyes?
Yes.
So you're now in a different place completely. You're now standing in some sort of ethereal version of the tomb that you were just standing in a moment ago. The walls are made of like white, translucent glass, unlike the green, dark glass that it was before. And there's light shining through that staircase that you were once, just a moment ago, confronted with. And as you stare, a figure starts coming down the steps, silhouetted by this brilliant light. In fact, now that he's getting closer, you see that it is the light itself is coming from this figure. And you can't make out any details, it's just a being of light. And it reaches out its hand towards you, and you get this like calm, peaceful, serene sense over you. And you get the impression that this figure has heard you, and what you're doing right now is vital to your mission for it. And then you feel a rejuvenation surge through you, and you recover 2 spell slots.
Sweet.
Look how good your little prayer was.
Dad! Dear God, it's me, Nibbles.
I'm going to go at level 2s.
Yes,
Cool.
I would recommend it.
Awesome. And I was there, right?
Yes.
So that was just a check, so you still have your bonus action if you have
Extremely
anything.
brave.
So brave.
Yeah, because you
You
use
know
a
what?
spell as your action and you use your movement and then you use the check, so you can use your bonus action if you have anything.
Yeah, I'm going to level 1 healing word. Is that what it is? Damn it, come on. Yeah. So I'm going to level 1 healing word. Shit. Every time. I regain 5 hit points.
All right.
Oh man.
Okay. And that's it.
Okay. Now it's the horror's turn. So, it shudders in front of you, and it looks from Alvin to you as if it sensed something from you doing that. And now it's like you see all of its orifice things with the black orbs in the middle of them focused on you, and you can feel its gaze on you again. Let's see, what's it gonna do? Yep, it's gonna lash out its tentacle at you now. Actually, no. It's gonna stare at you. And as all of its eyes zero in on you, you get a weird sort of like tunnel vision sensation come over you. And that's just blackness around the edges of your vision, as all you can see is the eyes of this creature. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Nine.
Ooh.
All right. So as this happens to you, you feel a shudder go up your spine and your hands start to tremble. That rejuvenation that you've just experienced that gave you your spell power back, it leaves you for a moment and you feel terrified of this creature. So you are now frightened of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see. What was your roll?
It was a 9.
Ooh, you're lucky. Okay, so you feel like the energy in you like start to drain away, but then you manage to bolster just enough so that something bad extra doesn't happen. It's pretty close.
Awesome.
Let's take a hell of a bunch of psychic damage.
All right. And now it's going to take its tentacle attack at you. That is a nat 20.
Oh no!
Shit.
All right.
You took away my
Rereading over
healing
cards. Like,
spell,
can I
too.
say no? Stop. Wait, can I do this? It's not my turn.
No! I wish I could. Maybe next time. That's a confidence
That's
one.
a lot of rolls.
I said,
Yeah,
go
what are you
away.
doing over there? Quit it.
It's power word kill.
Take
Which?
12 force damage.
Jesus.
How bad was that? Where are you up to now?
I got 12 hit points left.
All right, so the tentacle lashes out whoosh, and smashes into you. And then roll me a DC 18 dexterity check. Save. All right, so the tentacle smashes into you, and then you feel it wrap around you. You are now grappled.
Cool.
Oh.
Fire.
Please don't let this deter you from being brave in the future.
I mean,
All right, and that is it's a turn. Yeah, that's its turn. All right, Marlene, you're up. You just see this tentacle lash out and smash into Nibbles, and then wrap him up.
Alright, well, I am forced to step forward and try to slash it and cut him free with
Yeah.
my flaming sword.
So you're going to attack the tentacle specifically?
Yes.
All right, Donna, if you could move Marlene diagonally
This is so cool.
right there, and then move her one more to her left.
You got this.
Sorry, towards me. There you go.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Turn her left.
Yeah. All right, so you're going to make your attack on the tentacle?
Yes.
All right, roll an attack roll, please.
You got this. You can use this if you want.
Okay, thank you. I got a 19 to hit.
That hits. All right, so you step forward with your flaming sword, overhead strike right at the tentacle. Roll your damage.
Two-handed. 9 plus 3 is 12, and it is a silver blade, if that helps.
All right, so as you cleave through this thing, did you add your fire damage?
Oh, I did not.
Yeah.
My apologies. 1 fire damage.
So how much total?
13.
All right, you cleave the thing right in half, and you are now ungrappled as the tentacle falls dead to the floor and unwraps around
Awesome.
you.
Thank you.
Great job.
All right. I will use some movement to back up a little bit.
All right.
Maybe just out of.
And it screeches in pain. And all of its tendrils start flailing around violently through the air, and green slime blood just splatters all over the floor. And you got it all over your priest outfit, your nice new duds. You're still tattered duds, right? Yeah.
I'm not phased by the scream, but I do back up a understandable. Yeah, that's good. That's out of like tentacle range, right?
Well, you're not going to get an opportunity attack if you back up, are you?
No, I wasn't that close.
Okay.
Okay.
You had a mission.
So,
You accomplished it. Spectacularly.
all right. As you move, what are you doing?
I'm just stepping back.
Stepping back? Okay,
To
so
be
as you
out
step
of
back,
tentacle range.
the creature suddenly starts to shimmer and go, and then it just sort of implodes in on itself and vanishes out of existence. And then
I raise my sword to the sky.
it reappears right behind all of you.
Yikes.
All right,
I
I'll
don't like
spin
that.
around and continue to brandish my sword.
Okay.
It's on fire. It's very menacing.
Yes. Intimidation.
Sure. Roll for intimidation if you'd like
I
to.
was just gonna say that was so cool.
No.
I'm helping you.
Add
I'm
your
intimidated.
intimidation.
It's a 3.
Do you want to help?
Oh wait, I've got
Guidance. Guidance.
It's a 6.
All right, and then roll with advantage because Nicholas is going to do something because he's standing right next to the creature. What are you going to do, Nicholas?
Twirling my gun. No, I'm kidding.
What? You got to do something. What are you going to do?
Mean.
Do you want to help?
Shake your fist at it.
What do I have? I don't have anything to light on fire.
You don't have to. You can just yell at it.
I'm yelling at it.
You want to speak to it?
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
He's so ugly.
I don't know.
You don't have to be specific. Just what do you want to get across? Like,
I
what do
want
you...
it to be afraid of her.
Okay. So, as Nicholas steps forward slightly to shout at it, you are shouting something along the lines of like, "You've never even met something like her before. We don't know what you are, but you don't know what you're standing in front of." But you know you're saying this. To everyone else, it sounds like a language you've never heard before.
Oh, goodness.
It sounds very guttural and lots of... But the creature looks at you as you speak this, like it recognizes the language. What did you roll for the second one?
I rolled
Total.
an
That looks like the one you rolled.
no,
Okay.
an 8.
Oh.
That's okay. Yeah, it's not. It's just confused more than anything.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Yeah.
I'm also confused.
Yeah,
Yeah, me. Same.
it's staring at you now.
Okay, great.
What?
I've distracted it.
All right.
Success.
Is that your turn, Marlene?
Yes.
Do you have any bonus actions you want to do?
I do.
Because technically it took its legendary action, but you never had a chance to do your bonus action, so if you want to, you can.
I will hold off.
All right, then that's your turn. Harlan, you're up. Harlan, as you see this creature towering above you and your friends and teleporting across the room and just slamming tentacles everywhere and screeching in that weird way, and something just comes over you, this sense of like calm and familiarity.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is what I was born to do.
I don't even want pasta anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, this is what I was born to do.
Absolutely.
And you feel just all these new abilities that you didn't have before. Almost like you were some sort of archetype.
Yeah.
That's
Something.
Like
Yeah.
like you want to take after Marlene. You see how brave she is in the face of this creature, and you're like, yeah, I'll fight like Marlene. I can use my gun and my axe in the same attacks.
Yes.
I can do that stuff. And if I stare at this creature for a second, I can know all of its weaknesses.
Whoa. I can do that.
You can. These are abilities that Harlan has now. Because of a level up that wasn't done before. Yeah.
It's badass.
It's incredible.
Yes.
So,
Thank you so much.
knowing all this and feeling this, Harlan, what would you like to do?
First, I am going to throw my tomahawk.
Okay.
Or if I want to try doing something with a melee weapon attack, do I have to walk up and hit it, or can I throw it?
What do you want to do?
I want to use a melee attack so I can use favored foe and then use my bonus action to cast Searing Smite. And get
You
rid of
can. Yes.
it. Okay.
Because
so
you can
throwing it?
charge it with Searing Smite and then throw the axe.
Okay.
So,
I'll do that.
all right. So, is Searing Smite a bonus action?
It is, and it does say the next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon. Okay, so I would have to cast it first.
Yeah.
And then,
Use
and
your
then-
bonus action first,
Okay.
then you're gonna throw it.
Cool. I do that.
All right. So you feel that energy surge through you, and you're like, and then you stare at your hand. All of a sudden, what Searing Smite is? Fire damage or radiant damage?
Great question. Flames.
All right. So flames burst from the tip of your axe. You're like, just like Marlene, and then you throw the axe. Roll your attack roll
Okay.
with advantage.
With advantage. Nat 20!
All right.
Plus
So
my guidance plus the 7, so 28.
you're gonna
Nice.
hit, and it's a crit.
So good.
Woo!
Woo!
So the axe flies right into the dead center mass of this creature before you, and the axe rips right through the center of its chest cavity and bursts out the other end. And how much damage does it do?
Okay, so a d6 for my tomahawk, a d4 for my favored foe,
Yeah,
and a d6 for Searing Smite. Do I double all of them?
Yep.
Roll once and double it?
double it.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
So it's a 18 total.
18
After
total.
doubling.
All right. And then
Oh, sorry.
roll another
7, 8,
what?
9, 10, 11. Sorry, that's 22. I
22.
forgot how to do math.
Okay.
Okay. This
You
is a math
remembered.
class. You're doing great.
I got this. Yes.
All right. So yeah, this thing flies through it and bursts out the other end in a flaming burst out of the back of it, and then it goes right back to your hand again.
Yeah!
So cool.
I know it. So cool.
All right, and its tentacles go, and it goes inside of its own body and like starts
Disgusting.
like twisting and morphing in around itself again. It's definitely upset by what you just did.
Take that.
All right, you have movement if you want to use it. If not, that's your turn.
I'll take a quick little step back.
Okay.
Okay.
And let's see. All right, so that's your turn. Billy Blaze is up next. He's going to turn around to face the creature,
Nice.
and he's going to look over his shoulder, or no, he's going to look towards Marlene. He goes, "Hey, Marlene, watch this," and winks, and he's going to rush forward with his flaming sword, and he's going to leap at it and do a slash.
Don't forget bless.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's very cool.
He
Bounty
is
Slayers are
showing-
so cool. Yeah, he is.
That's a hit.
Yes.
All right. And then
All right.
I know. Never mind. There it is.
I'm not supposed to be cheerleading. But it's hard.
Just
think it's
dancing
helping.
to fill in empty dead air here. We got this, guys. Come on.
All right. So yeah, he slashes through the air, and it splits it open, and the fire and the flesh of the creature like sort of retreats from the fire, widening the gap of the wound, and more of that green blood spills out over the floor. And then and then the creature screams in pain again, and Billy is going to he's gonna jump back two spaces. There you go. And the creature's gonna take an opportunity attack on him.
Billy, no!
That's a miss.
Oh my goodness.
Don't worry, Billy. You got this.
So yeah, Billy dodges
great
out of the way of the
catch,
tentacle and skids to a halt right next to you. And he goes, "Did you see?
Look! Did you see? You see what I can do? Did you see?
Hi, Barbie! Did you see?"
That's great, Billy.
All right, so that's Billy's turn. Ace is up next. He's let me see if he can break away from what he's doing. Yeah. Okay. So he's shaking his mother, and he's getting no response from her. And then he looks. He feels that rage come back, and he turns and looks at this thing that's the cause of all of his misery at the moment. And he is not happy. He's gonna step forward 2 steps.
Diagonally or?
Diagonally. And he is going to do... he's going to spend a sorcery point and do Quicken Spell, and he's going to do 2 shots of Firebolt. Both hit.
Yes. Great job, Ace. So mean for the
13.
cat.
I was gonna say Ace is gonna come out like.
So yeah, both firebolts hit this creature, and it screams again in pain. It does not seem to like fire.
Ooh.
And
There's fire, guys.
Ace is gonna stand his ground, and that's his turn.
Surrounded by extremely brave men.
And nothing happens with that.
have
So we're back
fire?
up to the top of the round. Alvin, we're back to you.
Okay. How far away am I from him?
5, 10, 15 feet.
Okay, that should be enough. And I'm within casting distance, right?
Yes, yeah. If it doesn't require line of sight, you're good. Because it would have half cover if you're firing at it from where you are with the spell.
Okay, then can you move me so I have line of sight of him?
Boop.
And you said how far am I?
15, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, 15 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna burn my last second level spell slot, and I'm gonna cast the Agonizar Scorcher. Can I get a deck save of 13?
Ooh.
Fails.
Fantastic.
Famously lumpy.
Lumpy.
Lumpy blob.
Lumpy space princess.
Is that like Lumpy Baka?
That is, what is that? That's 10.
10?
10 fire damage.
Alright.
I swing my gun back while pulling out my gun, and as the fire shoots out and hits the
So it collides with it and it blows a chunk out of it. It's just a line directly through, right?
it is a 30 feet long, 5 feet wide.
So yeah, it collides with it, and you feel resistance, but you hold, and it burrows through the creature with the fire, and you see the light of it bursting out the other side of the creature, and it slams into the wall behind the creature, and the whole archway of the door shudders, and it rips itself in half to get away from the fire. But by that time, the spell's over, and
Would it take force damage from hitting the wall?
no, it doesn't hit the wall. Your fire strikes
Okay.
the wall.
I was gonna say, like, would it take force damage?
No.
Bludgeoning
That did more damage than you think it did, though, because
Fantastic.
it does not like fire.
And that is my turn.
All right, Nibble or no,
Swords are
Nicholas,
on
you're
fire.
up again.
Can I use... This whole thing looks like stuff from home.
The creature?
Not the creature, but the stuff surrounding this, the little religion thing that was happening earlier.
No.
I
You
thought I
recognized you recognized the
ceremony.
phrasing and stuff.
Oh, is the phrasing?
Yeah, the
Okay.
words of the ceremony, that stuff look familiar. The architecture doesn't look familiar to you,
I was
but
just trying to see if I know a single thing about this thing.
roll a history check.
It's a lot of history right there.
19?
19. Okay, so you are looking at this thing, and just something about it seems so familiar. Like, you've never seen this creature before, but in the religious texts at home, you didn't pay attention all the time in study class. In your training, this was the boring part of your studies. But some of it is coming through, and you're catching pieces of it coming back to you from your childhood. And the creature that you're looking at, it seems like a type of cosmic horror creature that you've heard of, but this thing is way smaller than that. And you get the impression that this is just a child of it. And if you guys don't stop it, it's going to keep growing. until it gets to the size it's supposed to be, and you don't want that.
Okay. Just punch it down. I was hoping with that check I could find out if it was immune to anything. In my limited paying attention in school.
You get the impression that because it's not from this world, any kind of corrosive materials are not going to work on it, so it's probably immune to acid damage. It has more immunities, but that's the only one you can.
What about like emotional or intellectually?
It's probably not going to be frightened by anything.
Well,
and that's all you get.
Okay. I didn't pay good attention.
Yeah, it's a high DC, and you didn't pay attention in class.
Yeah.
So.
It's shocking. You seem so fastidious.
That's your free check. You still have your entire rest of your action,
Oh, yeah.
bonus action, and movement. So, what do you want to do?
I'm really close to it, and it's scary. But
So spooky.
how many feet am I away from it? 10?
5 feet.
5? Oh,
You're
God.
5. Well, you're 10 feet away. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have anything that has fire, huh?
Nothing? Let me see these.
No, you can't.
No. They're secrets.
They're not really
Creepy.
secret, but... yeah, I don't have anything that has fire. I know that much.
You have that nice gun.
Fireball.
I have gun, but that's not fire, but
gun.
I can shoot it again.
Yeah, shoot it with bullets.
I have hairspray and lighter.
Okay, I'm a step back.
Okay.
To the wall?
Yeah, to the wall, and then I'm gonna shoot at it.
Let me
Not
check
smart.
something real quick.
Hmm?
Let me check something real
Okay.
quick. All right, it's going to take an attack. Oh, no, it already took an opportunity attack on Billy, so it cannot. Oh, no, wait, this is a new round, so yes, it is. It's
He
going
was
to take...
only 10. He was 10 feet away.
It has a 30-foot reach.
Oh.
That's a miss. So, yeah, it lashes out at you. Like, the tentacle... Like, it's not looking at you, and the tentacle just kind of reacts to your movement, but it misses you way by a mile.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll to hit.
Yep.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm shooting it.
Okay.
I'm shooting you. 20 to hit.
That is a hit. Roll your damage.
2, 4, so 8.
8 damage.
8 piercing damage.
All right, so yeah, you fire off a shot. It doesn't like that, so that was an effective hit.
Oh, good.
All right, and you have a bonus action if you'd like to use it.
Come on, tendrils. Just come all the way over here.
Is it 30 feet? Tendrils can move 30, right?
That's fine.
I can summon it within 60 feet. Can I summon it?
You can resummon it over
You
there because the
can
tentacle
move the
that one
tentacle
just
up to
disappears and then a
30
new one appears. So you can do
I
that.
have more range if I do
Oh,
that way.
do that one.
All right,
If I'm
so
allowed to.
Slap it.
as you do that, you remember the tentacles are there, and you're like, oh. And you're like, come here! And it goes into the ground, and then the ground cracks, and a new tentacle comes up, and it's now appeared, and you can make an attack. So roll an attack roll
Okay.
if you want to.
I definitely want to.
Okay.
Now I just say hi.
Just focus at it.
Yeah. 3.
That's a miss. So it bursts up, and then that tentacle that reacted to you reacts to this one and goes. And they basically just smack into each other with a big wet slop of weird,
Gross.
slippery, flesh-like material. Yeah.
This is
Cool.
the worst enemy.
Thank you so much for that
Ever
visual.
fought.
You're welcome.
I like that
You're
one.
welcome.
You don't
I
like what
do what I can.
slappy
No.
sounds?
And especially when you describe
Think
them
they're
as
underrated.
moist.
Can we go back to the desert?
That's like my least favorite thing in the world.
For
Actually.
a giant scorpion.
All right, Nicholas, is that your turn?
Yes. You
Okay.
guys just wish you were as moisturized
Nibbles,
as
you're
those
up.
tentacles.
Ooh, not the full word. Ew.
Doesn't moisturize make it better?
I think it's nice.
That's like a makeup
So yeah,
term,
Nibbles,
it's
you
fine.
just were freed from the crushing grip of this tentacle that now has fallen dead around you thanks to Marlene's interference.
And
So.
what does frightened do to me?
Huh?
What does
Oh,
frightened
it
do
left
to me?
you're not frightened anymore because it left your line of sight, so you're
Oh.
good.
Okay. Okay.
You feel that, you feel the resolve return to you and your strength return, so you're good now.
When I did the prayer, did I get back divinity charges?
You got one back.
I got one back.
One back.
Okay. I'm going to step to here. And I'm gonna aim Thunderwave at it
Okay.
in a way that it hits that point right there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna burn a divinity charge, so I'm gonna go Lightbringer, give me strength beyond strength, and then I throw out a big wave of thunder that rolls out from me.
All the dust flies up off the temple floor right at this thing, and then just as it turns in response to your words,
And a con save of 16.
that's a failure.
Good A, dude. So that's 24 damage.
24.
Nice.
And it slams up against that point in the wall.
I know how to use that thunder wave.
All right, it slams into the wall.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's going to take an extra 2 bludgeoning damage on that as well. All right, so yeah, and the whole wiggling, writhing mass of it smashes into the archway above the door, and it just like sloughs down into a little puddle before jolting back up and screeching in rage, and it's just teeth upon teeth upon teeth upon teeth upon teeth as it just rolls over itself, reforming into the vague shape that it was before.
And I respond by going back to him.
All right.
And bonus action, I'm gonna use a healing word again. Yes, there we go.
Nice.
I recovered 8.
Nice.
That's what we're talking about.
All right. And that is, well, he doesn't have a reaction anymore, right? So
Nope.
I'm gonna. He has 30 feet reach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least.
Wow. Wow.
That's so far.
That is. So 5, 10, 15, 30, 35, 10, 15, 20. There we go.
Okay.
Smart. Who's on the altar?
That's where the birthing. That's the placenta.
Oh, that's Jebediah?
This Jebediah Faust's body. So, as you retreat backwards, it rips its own flesh open into a maw of teeth, and a weird, like, sack-like thing comes out with a little bladder on the front.
Oh my god.
And it opens and then sprays a poison straight in a line at you. Marlene, please make a Constitution saving throw, please.
14.
Oof, that's a failure.
No.
It's a respectable roll.
It is.
Got a modifier.
5 poison damage. So this jet of poison streaks right past you and splatters onto you, and it hits you right in the side of the face, and you feel it. Yeah, you feel it like burning your skin, not like searing it like acid, but like you can feel that burning sensation on your skin, and yeah, you feel bad.
Oh no.
But I still look good, right?
Yeah.
You look great.
Absolutely.
You look epic as hell because you got like monster blood all over you and stuff, and yeah.
Sorry.
The poison does not reach you though. It stops like just short of you. The jet hits the ground right in front of you. It was aiming for you, but it didn't have quite the range to hit you.
Good thing you
I stick my tongue out at him.
Little.
All right. That's that. All right, and now it's the horror's turn.
Oh no.
It's
been
going
active this whole
to.
time.
It's gonna make a move forward, like 1 space forward, like diagonally. Right. A little bit further. Right there. Okay. So it's going to make an attack on Ace and on Marlene.
Uh-oh.
Stop. I duck.
Right. Does a 16 hit, Marlene?
It does.
All right. So yeah, the tentacle smashes into you. Make a dexterity save.
20.
You successfully avoid it. It smacks into you, tries to wrap around you, but you basically do like a tumble over its tentacle, so it squeezes in on itself, and it like starts searching around, but it cannot find you now, and slinks away. So
I have not been grappled.
you have not been grappled.
Goodness.
And
Flaming
then
sword.
that's also a hit on Ace, and then he has to make a save.
He's very dexterous.
That is a very good save. Yes,
It's very dexterous.
he actually slips down right under it and comes out the other side of the tentacle. Yes, that is now 4 bludgeoning damage to you. No, force damage. I'm sorry, Marlene. 4 force damage to you, and an amount of damage to Ace. Okay.
Ace is all right.
Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry, Marlene. That was the wrong thing. 4, 8, 9. 9 force damage. I rolled the wrong die.
That's retroactive.
But it's fine.
It's fine. We're good sport.
The turn wasn't over.
It's fine.
I gave him his divinity back. All right.
No one said you weren't a fair sport. Just already done my erasing.
And then it's going to step forward once more, and it's going to bite at Billy.
Billy!
Ooh. That's a hit.
No.
So it steps forward and
No.
lunges forward, and Billy like reflexively holds up an arm, and it like a projectile of flesh shoots out and latches onto his arm and buries its teeth right into his forearm. And that's. Oof. Ooh.
Nibbles, can you do healing word on me from where you are?
All right, yeah. So that, and he yanks his arm back, and it tears a chunk of flesh out from under his coat sleeve as it retreats, and he's bleeding pretty profusely from his arm as he recovers from that attack.
But he's not grappled.
He's not grappled. No, it was not a tentacle. It was a bite. All right, that's its turn, and it's Marlene's turn now.
Excellent. Oh, wow.
You are literally standing right next to it.
I will plunge my sword into him with one arm and shoot him in his stupid black eye hole with another arm.
All right.
I've got a lot going on.
All right, roll 2 attacks. What are you doing first, gun or sword?
Sword.
All right.
That is a 9 to hit with the sword.
That's a miss. So you strike it, but it's like too goopy, and it like sort of rubbery bounces
You have bless,
off
don't
of your
you?
sword.
Do I still have bless?
Yeah.
This is still
Oh
going.
yeah,
Got a 9 plus 2 does an 11 hit.
it does not.
Thank you, Anthony. Okay. Now my gun. 24.
That's a hit. So you get you strike out with your sword, and that bounces off. So you're like, oh, the hell with this. And you blast it.
9 plus 3, 12 damage.
All right, hold on one second. 12 damage, you said?
12 piercing damage.
Gun damage.
Damage. All right, so you blast a chunk out of its flesh, but you see that it doesn't go quite as deep as the last 2 gunshots. So you get the impression that it's forming a resistance to this type of attack now.
We're teaching it.
Yeah.
You did say it would be learning.
Is that your turn, or would you like to move?
I can't move without it taking a opportunity attack,
Correct.
and
Well, it's already done an opportunity attack.
Yeah,
this
it's
round.
done 3 actions.
Yeah, so it doesn't have a reaction.
then
I wasn't going to tell her that. Though.
That's our job. I was.
It's alright, you're allowed
are
to.
my teammates.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Can't do
will
an opportunity
move.
attack on you.
You have to try to escape!
Run for it!
Don't punk me. Okay.
Don't punk me.
I'm just gonna back up.
Alright, how far?
Has 30-foot range.
Back over by.
35 feet.
Should I go by Alvin
yeah.
or Nibbles?
Considering the fact that I haven't been hit this entire time.
You
Look,
want me
I'm
near you?
drawing him near to you.
No. All right, where are you moving? Come on, come on.
Up on the altar by Nibbles.
No, I was saying get safe near me.
All right.
I don't
All
want
right.
to endanger you, honestly.
Harlan, you're up.
Fine,
Yeah.
you could have gotten near me. That's fine.
No, he's been doing really good. I still have bless. So have you.
Yep.
And do I still have advantage
Rough.
for
You take damage, but you do
How long does Guiding Bolt last?
It's for one attack.
Oh, then
Oh, okay. So no.
people got some free advantage.
Oh,
forgot.
only
That was on me.
percentage.
I don't think.
Oh no, we got advantage from something else. Never mind.
Yeah.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit.
Dang it.
What were you trying to do?
Throw my tomahawk.
All right, so yeah, you bolstered. You're like, ha ha, and you try to do like a cool like side throw, and it goes, and it like smacks the handle, smacks the tentacle, and flies off. But it goes ting ting ting, lands right back in your hand again.
Still cool. Still cool. Okay, then as my bonus action, since that didn't land.
Yes, you can do two. You can use 2-weapon fighting now, just so you know.
Okay.
Just want to make sure you're aware.
I'll shoot at it.
Okay.
Do I still get to do my D4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not that. Where's my good one? Here. 21 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
So you line up and you're embarrassed, like, I caught it though. You fire off a shot, and it hits. What's the damage?
And then favored foe, I still get that.
Yep.
And searing smite too.
Yep, first time.
Nice,
Well,
nice,
Searing
nice.
Smite is a limited uses. So how many do you have?
Up to 1 minute.
Up to 1 minute.
The damage?
That's you used it on your tomahawk though.
If the creature uses an action to put out the flames, or if some other effect douses the
Oh, okay.
flames,
Then yeah,
the
it's
spell
still
ends.
burning from the hit that it took from the tomahawk. So
So I still roll a d6.
yep, you can still roll it.
Fire damage.
Nice.
There. That's a lot of ones. Okay. 20.
20 damage.
How much
Sorry,
of it is
wait.
fire?
6, 12, 13. 1 fire damage.
Okay.
So 14 for my revolver plus 2. So 16 and then 1 fire damage.
So 17.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, that's a pretty solid hit, and it's you can see as it's like morphing and twisting. You actually see the burning spot where your tomahawk hit, and you're like, oh, and that's where you fire, and the shot hits right there, and actually does way more damage than it would have done before. All right, it's looking pretty rough. It's like struggling to like hold itself up now. It's kind of like sloughing in various spots.
Good.
All right, is that your turn? Are you gonna move or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna run for it.
Okay.
10, 13, 20.
It's a good spot.
30.
Nice,
All right.
Nice little wall
Not
between
hiding.
you and me.
Not
As-
hiding.
It's being smart.
As you do that, you're running and you see the zombies starting to like magically slide across the floor, and they start to hit each other and push into each other, and their flesh starts to crack and burst, and all their goo starts to congeal together. And then
I'm just gonna point and scream at it.
a mass of flesh and entrails and bone and guts stands up
I know him.
in a humanoid form.
Ew.
Very familiar.
Guys!
Yeah, you can't see what he's pointing at, Nibbles and Marlene, but you get the impression it's bad. You saw the zombies start to like slide across the
I
floor.
do get the impression it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very not good.
Yeah. And
Okay.
that stands up.
Yep. Don't like it. Not a fan.
Yeah, and it goes and a little zombie hand comes out of its mouth as it roars.
Bless you.
And that's that. And that would be Billy's turn now. Billy's going to be like, holy hell! And he's going to run at that thing and try to attack it.
With his flaming sword.
Yep. It's still flaming.
That's so brave.
Oh, that's a miss. So as he comes up to it and swings at it, it happens to swing at him at the same time, and then like a bony chunk of rib cage strikes the sword, and it deflects the shot enough so that the sword doesn't find purchase in its flesh.
Got it.
Yeah. And that's... He's going to back up one step. That's going to take an opportunity attack at him. That's a hit.
No.
Oh, Billy's looking rough. So yeah, he gets backhanded right in the chest, and he staggers backwards as he's stepping away. And he kind of sags down to one knee, and then pushes himself back up with his sword again. And he's like, does anybody have any ideas? Alright, and then Ace's turn. Ace sees that Billy's in trouble, and he is going to abandon... He's going to use... Yeah, so he's going to slip away with bonus action to disengage. And he's going to go towards the new creature. Right up to where Billy is, right there. And he's going to shoot it with a firebolt. Actually, this calls for something bigger.
Do you have any more fire spells?
I do, but I think that doesn't affect it anymore, is it?
No,
It's
fire
just
will
building
hurt.
a defense against the
Bullets.
bullets. So I think it has.
It's bullets. Is what
Yeah,
you're
it has a weakness to fire, very much.
saying. Okay.
No emotional weakness is what I was able to detect.
Yep. All right. So yeah, he and the tip of his wand lights on fire, and he goes and unleashes a scorching ray right at this thing. And that does
Something.
something.
Some stuff. Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's too far.
What will they do?
It does.
What does it do?
Is that your logo
So
on
many
your
things.
t-shirt? Oh,
Hmm?
is that your logo?
5,
Nice. Plug.
8, 6.
Six what?
Healing.
Total damage. So 19.
Oh, it's probably falling apart already.
Not quite.
It's melting.
Yeah. Blasts. He does a quick succession of 3 bursts from his wand. The scorching ray is 3 beams, and does that much damage to it, and it recoils from the fire. It also doesn't like fire.
Weird.
All right, that is his turn. Now the zombie clock is going to step forward again, and it's going to take another swing at Ace this time because they'd attacked him last. Ooh, that's a miss. All right, yeah. So Ace backbends underneath the strike, and it goes just swings completely wide and misses him.
I don't know what kind of HP will Ace has.
I know, I don't want to get smooshed.
All right, and let me see. Does it have multi-attack? It does. So it's going to take another strike at him. Ooh, that one's gonna hit. So right when he backbends and stands up, he goes, "Ha ha!" and then backhands him, and that's gonna do.
And he flies out of the room like Jazz and Fresh Prince.
DJ. No.
5, 9, 15. All right. That's 14. All right, so yeah, bam! He takes a hard hit, but he manages to keep his feet
14.
somehow.
Jeez Louise.
All right, and then he's standing right in front of her, and he gets hit back, and he bounces off of her and keeps his feet. And his mom suddenly turns and looks at him,
Creepy.
and then looks up at this creature, and then looks at him, and looks at the creature,
Oh my god.
and then she rushes the zombie clot and strikes at it with her scythe,
Wow.
and that's a hit.
Nice.
Slipping through my fingers all the time.
That's good. All right, yeah. So whoosh, slices right into it and actually lops off one of its fingers as it tries to block the strike. All right.
Not bad for a dead lady.
Alvin, you're up.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
You see this happening like way across the room now.
Weird.
How's the beast looking?
It's looking pretty bad.
And this creature over here?
It's also
It's-
still on fire.
Huh? It's still got a little ember burning inside. It's like a little pocket of burning meat inside of it, so every time it morphs, you see steam coming out of it. So that's still burning in there.
It's disgusting. Yeah.
For fan the focus, can you twin a spell or only a cantrip?
What does it say specifically?
Yeah, twin a cantrip. Never mind.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to get a little bit closer.
How close?
Right at the stairs. Or back a little bit. Yeah, right there. And then I'm going to cast Firebolt, and if that hits, then I'll fan the focus and hit both of them.
Hit both of who?
Nice.
Hit both the beast and the other dude.
All right, so you're going to hit the Cosmic Horror Fledgling and the Zombie Clot.
Yes.
All right, wait a minute. Isn't there a limit when they have to be
Two
close
men.
to each other?
I think they just both have to be in his range.
No, they have to be within 10 feet, so then I'll just hit both at the...
Okay, that's what I thought, yeah.
That is 9.
9
Yes.
does not hit, I'm sorry.
Never mind then.
So you strike one of its tentacles and it singes the tentacle, but it doesn't do any real damage because it reabsorbs that quickly. All right.
That's my turn.
All right, Nicholas, you're up.
I have just, a general question to throw out there. How zombie get made? How big zombie get made? Is that man still awake?
Why did that happen?
Just throwing that out there. Someone should check on him. I don't think I can go over there in that amount of speed. I'm not that good at running.
I can go stab him.
Could I use my... I mean, that's not her, it's his turn, but like... Could I use my ability check to see if he's alive?
You cool with that?
Is that...
Because talking's a free action, so if you want to have shouted that,
I shouted that.
Okay.
It's still your turn.
so he could still use his free check, or you could do it, whatever you want to do.
I would like you to use your free check, and then maybe
It's
I will
closer.
also check later if it doesn't work well.
I'll allow it.
That
Sure.
perception?
That is...
Yes.
Roll an Arcana check, because you're trying to figure out how the zombie clot got made, right?
Yeah.
So that'd be an Arcana check.
Unless it's
So you
higher
got it?
for your other thing.
Can I give him guidance?
Sure.
Yeah.
Can't see. It's a mystery.
It's part of the fun.
13. That's 13.
Okay, so, you, are staring at, you're like, yeah, how did this thing get made? And you're, looking at it, and you peer a little bit closer, and you kind of, let the wild magic that you're part of tap, your power comes from. And you kind of see this, very faint, shimmery, wave of energy coming through the air, and it is attached to Jebediah Faust's body.
Knew it.
He's like...
No, he's completely motionless.
Oh, he's dead.
He's completely motionless, but this tendril is attached to his body, and it's barely perceivable. You just barely roll high enough to see it.
Fantastic. I like... The energy's coming off Jebediah's body. Let's kill him.
Kill him.
Kill him again.
Kill him harder.
All right.
With more fun.
So yeah, that's his turn. Nicholas, now you're up.
Okay. I want to get... Is this... First of all, just logically, does this thing have a back? Or is it all front?
I mean,
Is it all front?
it has a maw of teeth on one side of it. It hasn't been turning. It just sort of envelopes itself, and then those things emerge on the other side. So yeah,
It's all front.
it has a face, but it just kind of moves that face onto its body wherever it
There's
needs to
no
be looking.
bonus for hitting it in the back.
No.
Okay. So I'm not gonna lean into that one. Can I get closer? And can I use suggestion to tell it to stop attacking? Please.
Let me check something.
Suggestion works as if
snap.
it understands you. So
Or I would like it to go to sleep, but I don't know if it can avoid
Well,
being put
that's
to
the
sleep,
thing,
so.
is Nicholas speaks its language.
We went to the same college.
Yeah.
Were you in the same
studied
fraternity?
abroad.
We were in
Together.
this, and you think he got into a fraternity?
Not the one you got into, obviously.
Yeah. Clearly.
My mistake.
All right, so do you want to try to do it?
Yeah,
All
I
right,
do.
go ahead. What are you going to say?
I don't know its name, but creature.
Hey, ugly.
I'm trying to convince it to not to stop attacking
Hey,
us.
beautiful.
Hey, beautiful. Please stop attacking
Are you trying to
everyone.
seduce it?
No, I don't think I have
And
the
then she
charm for it.
sleeps with it. Ew.
Me actually trying to check if I have. No, stop it!
It's not a course of action.
What did her mean?
I'm not trying to.
it's not that kind of campaign.
Don't put a pot in my head. That's
Campaign
not
got
the spirit.
awfully anime really fast.
Yeah. Not those.
Oh, so what are you saying?
tentacles,
I
guys.
just said I'm trying to convince it to not to stop attacking, to be calm.
Okay, so you run up and be like, you start speaking in its tongue again. You don't realize you're doing it, but again, Nicholas, he starts speaking this strange alien tongue at this creature, and its face and looks at him on the other side, and its eyes are focused on you now, and as you're speaking this, it kind of like hesitates for a second, and then it goes, and then somehow you can tell that it's angry at the idea that you just tried to tell it what to do.
Oh, too bad.
You told it to calm down, and she got so mad.
That's us for it. Because now it's mad at me.
That seems like
Does it have to
such
do
a
a scene?
typical day for Nicholas, just telling women
It's a
to calm
wisdom
down.
save.
He gets so mad. He gets so much more mad.
Nicholas, you get the impression that regardless of any save, it is immune to being charmed.
See, that's what I was trying to figure out before, but I didn't know enough. Yeah,
I picked one at random to reveal to you, so
I know. I'm not pouting.
I didn't think you were.
Okay, so that didn't work.
That is your action.
What's my
You still have a
action?
bonus action.
Yeah,
if you
can
have
I,
anything.
can I, thank you, can I tendril attack it?
You can.
Yeah, do it.
Smash!
Did you speak a slurping noise?
Yeah. Can I please roll better for this? It has been the same number every time I've rolled with this.
Here, try this one.
I'm not.
No, you can't roll again. What was the result?
I got a 5.
Oh, yeah, it's a miss.
For next time.
It's been a
bursts
5
up
every time.
And it bats away that tentacle. It seems like this is just flavor. It's not a real thing. It seems like it's getting smarter now, and it sees the tentacle coming and smacks it away. Mm-hmm. Again, flavor. It's not like a stat.
Be sneakier about
See,
it.
look how good that was.
I know.
It could have been me.
All right. So that is your turn, Nicholas. Nibbles, you're up.
But
Okay, so I could heal you. That'll use up my last slot. Or I could use Guiding Bolt on him and do 5d6 damage if I hit him.
Do that. Because you are out of immediate
Okay.
attack range.
You'll be alright.
Well, other than what's going on with old Corpsey.
Also the acid.
Do I get advantage because he's flanked?
He's poison.
Yes.
Sweet.
Do you have an antidote on you?
Hell yeah.
What are you doing?
Potions don't work that way.
Guiding Bolt.
All right.
Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Awesome. Alright. Oh my god, that's
Why?
terrible.
What'd you get?
Why?
It's 11 radiant damage.
All right.
I wonder if radiant damage hurts extra. That's an excellent
Nibbles.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Sweet!
Oh,
So,
By 1 hit point.
so
man.
I whirl up this guiding bolt and I sling it underhand like that and flings right into him. Gets bigger as it gets closer and then hits. And it goes inside and just sort of like explodes him from the inside.
Yep. It literally bursts from the inside, and it just loses all cohesion whatsoever. Its flesh doesn't rip apart. It just stops being completely solid, and it turns into plasm and splatters in all directions. And it is gone. Give me
I do a little dance.
the creature. It is no more.
I'm glad I was behind the pole for that one. I'm not covered in
I am.
plasma.
All right. And
We're not
Do
done
I-
yet.
have anything to do. You know what? I'm gonna close distance. 1, 2. This guy. And can I try to push him as a bonus action?
It's too big. What?
Oh.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's much bigger than you.
True.
It is a large creature, and you are a small creature.
This is true.
The disparity.
You're just a little
Um,
guy.
And I don't think Draconic Roar is a bonus action. I don't think it is. I don't
Very dramatic.
know.
Yeah. Pretty
Well,
serious
okay.
drinking.
Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Okay.
Wait, can I taunt him as a bonus action?
Sure, you can do a check if you want to try to intimidate him.
Yeah, I want him to focus on me.
Okay.
It's
Well, actually,
control.
it's
Intimidation's a negative one.
it can it cannot be. Oh no, it can be frightened. So you can
Okay.
roll intimidation on him.
Oh man, it's so close to being a freaking 20.
What was it?
It's a 9.
To intimidate him?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. It's a fucking 10. All right, yeah. It saves. Sorry,
All right.
very
Just
close.
barely.
Barely. It doesn't like the little kobold running up on it. It's like an elephant with a mouse.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Relax.
Hey! Stop it! That's the vibe you get from this reaction. All right. It would be the Cosmic Horror's turn if Nibbles hadn't decimated it.
Amazing.
Congratulations.
Impeccable.
So
That
good.
thing has 3 attacks per turn, man. I'm glad we're done with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That means Marlene, it's your turn.
Lovely. I spin around.
All right.
Having
Paul, can you do it so she doesn't have to reach across the table?
oh,
Yeah.
I like doing it.
Oh, okay. If you'd rather do it.
Hey, you can do it. It's just not an inconvenience to
So
me.
yeah, Marlene spins around to do what? Face.
a face Jebediah,
Alright.
whom Alvin has told me is not dead. And I walk over to him and
Start stepping on.
I would like to cut his head off of his body. Is his head still attached to his
His
body?
head's still attached. It's basically his chest cavity is just open and his rib cage is like burst outward. And he's just laying there.
I'd like to decapitate him.
Okay. Roll. I don't know. Well, he's dead.
I would like.
I would say it's an auto crit if you hit him.
'Cause he's
Roll
not-
with advantage.
He's not moving.
Yeah,
You know what? I'm not gonna make you roll for this. He's dead on the ground. You walk up on him and you just
I'm a
go,
professional.
whoosh, and you chop his head right off of his body.
Yeah, what's he gonna do? Roll out of the way?
Exactly. So yeah, you decapitate him. Alvin, are you still focused on this? Oh no, you would have lost your concentration at that point. So as that happens, the zombie clot goes. And it looks like it's like confused as to where it is, and it starts looking around like, whoa.
Oh no.
Yeah. So that's the result.
I've made things worse.
Just confused. We just tell him to go that way.
So that is your movement and your action.
That's my movement and my action.
Is there a bonus action you would like to do? Do you
I
have any bonus actions?
have a couple, but I'm not going to do any of them right now.
Okay. Then Harlan, you're up.
Oh,
You can see Marlene go and decapitate Jebediah's body, and then you can, around the corner from you, see that zombie clot shudder and then look around like it's been changed somehow.
Seems like any attacks on it would have advantage because it's
You
confused.
communicate with it.
Yeah.
It's flanked too, so.
Haha!
Grandpa, I know you're in there. Take control of the prime body.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, ugh, brutal. Hey, zombie guy. We good? We good?
What are you doing?
I'm talking to the
Harlan
zombie.
is
You're
communicating
talking
with
to
the
the zombie.
Yeah.
Okay, so it turns around to look at you.
Yeah. You alright?
You get the impression you are not cool.
Okay.
It is
We're
now
not
focused on you.
Are
You
you
were in
sure?
fact not cool.
Should I roll wisdom?
To
Just see how I think it.
sure, yeah. Roll a wisdom check. Just general wisdom.
9.
9. It could be friendly now.
Yeah.
Maybe you should try to hug it.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna go up and put my hand out and be like, I'm Harlan.
Okay. So you walk up, stick your hand out.
Nibbles, you're right there. Intervene.
It's not my turn.
Okay.
Talking's free action.
You can just yell.
On your turn.
Billy sees this. Billy's turn is next, and Billy sees this happening. He's like, no, and he's gonna run forward and he's gonna tackle you away from the creature. So, do you resist or?
No,
All right.
I think I'm
He
distracted.
pushes you back. He's moving with Harlan also, and the creature is now going to make an opportunity attack and misses both of you.
Nice.
So it took a swipe at both of you and missed.
Alright.
He's like, "What are you doing?"
Well, I don't know, its demeanor changed. I thought maybe, she cut the head off thing, and maybe, it's gonna be more like...
It's a damn zombie, boy!
Zombies are people, too.
That zombie.
They were people. They ain't now. And whatever was controlling it's let loose now, so it ain't got no intelligence left.
Cool, let's put it out of its misery.
Great idea.
Step up.
And I can't now because I used my action to save you.
Only used his movement.
Alright, so then Ace, watching this happen, he is going to...
I haven't taken any actions. Are you gonna skip me? All I did was
Oh,
move and
alright, go ahead.
Yeah, I thought so.
I thought that was the end of your turn because
No.
you said I'm just going to go up and try to shake its hand.
Nah.
What was... Well, hold on. Because Billy only saved you because it was his action.
Well,
His turn. So if your turn hasn't ended, we're going to go rewind time now.
Oh, okay. We're retconning it.
Yeah. If you want to use your turn.
I do want to use my turn.
To do what?
I don't know. Cut its hand off when it tries to attack.
But your choice in the scene was to go and extend your hand in
Yeah.
friendship to it.
Yep. And then when it tries to hit me, I'm gonna...
It can't try to hit you because it's not its turn yet.
Okay.
So it wouldn't have reacted to that at all. So
We're being very rules lawyery.
it's not rules lawyery. I'm going in the reality of the situation. If your intention is to try to befriend it, the only thing you can
Then I
get from it is an
forfeit
impression.
My turn.
Huh?
Then I have to forfeit my turn if I'm trying to.
If you're trying to befriend it, yes, you would have to just wait and see what happens. Because you rolled low on your wisdom check. If you had succeeded on the wisdom check, I would have said, yeah, you get the impression it's not going to be friends with you.
Fair enough. Okay. I did not befriend the zombie guy. I think we have to kill it, guys.
Aww.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, thank God.
All right. He's going to cast Fireball. No, I'm just kidding. He is going to just, he's going to keep it simple. Shoot with Fireball. That'll hit. Where's my D10? It's gone. There it is. All right, so yeah, he sees this happening and he sees you two arguing over there. He's like, "I guess I'll fight him." Firebolts him right in the back. All right.
He's vulnerable to fire damage, right?
Yeah, gets advantage because of
Fire.
Yeah.
Oh, and his back
because
is turned.
he's flanked.
I already. Yeah. He hit.
Okay, fine. We really want to drive it home for the audience.
Okay. Yeah.
He could roll a 20 if you had to. If you take the advantage.
You're right. He got a 6. Is that better?
Okay. No.
Who's rules lawyering now?
Me.
All right, so yeah, he firebolts the thing right in the back, and it's going to spin around to face him now. So it's ignoring the two of you. And it's its turn now, so it's going to take another... Let's see what it can do here. It's going to whip back its arm, and it's going to whip its arm forward, and its hand is going to fly off, and it's going to try to slam down on top of Ace.
Not Ace.
Not my boy.
All right, so it goes.
No,
He goes.
my boy.
Oh, and it lands on top of him and completely engulfs him in the decaying flesh of the zombies that are making up this thing's hand. And the zombies are all kind of writhing around.
Not that. Anything
And then
like that.
all of a sudden, from the top of the hand, the flesh rips apart and Ace comes flipping out and lands right next to it. And he goes... Con save. I'm good.
That was loud.
That was so loud.
All right, and that's a miss. All right, so that's its turn.
Yeah, that's true. I should get buffs for companion.
Sure. Yeah. All right. So
He said yes, guys.
no, that's not a yes. Maybe in the future we'll do a give advantage to whoever has Ace laying on them. But you can't grab him. He has to come to you naturally.
He always comes to me naturally. Do you think I chase him around the house and like drag him over?
Anyway, so the mom zombie doesn't like that just happened, and she's gonna rush forward and attack the zombie clot again.
It's very protective of her. Maternal instincts winning out.
Hit. She's gonna slash at him with her scythe once more.
What's gonna happen to her?
Well, she's already dead,
All right, so yeah,
so it can't get much worse.
slices right across
Reanimate
its arm, and pieces of zombies start falling off of it,
Maybe Nicholas will know.
splattering all over the floor. The whole area is just covered in gore from these zombies
We're
that are
just
just
like
falling
ankle
off of
deep in like
It smells
Yeah,
crazy.
basically.
and
Basically.
Thanks,
Yeah.
I hate it.
It's ridiculous.
All right, Alvin, you're up again.
I want to move closer to the beast.
How many?
Or the... What is this called?
The zombie clot.
The zombie clot right there?
How you feel right here?
Yes. I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Nice.
Does it hit?
so many times.
First one. What was that? Aha! A 1. That's 2.
Wow, lots of ones on this table today.
Oh,
That's a 4.
goodness, love that. That's what is that? That's 5.
Woo!
All right. So yeah, you
I think
And it-
together we could.
rips a chunk of its shoulder off, which turns out to be the torso and legs of 2 different zombies, and they fly off. And they land right next to Harlan and Blade, right in between Harlan and Billy, who are arguing with each other still. All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Nicholas, you're up again.
Can my tendrils restrain that?
Oh, your breath stinks so
It can try.
Okay. I would.
This is the first time you've ever used it, so you don't know for sure.
Well, I'll try.
All right.
Thank you. Do I have to roll for it?
Yeah, what's the...
It doesn't say anything about
Oh, then roll a strength versus strength.
Oh. Well.
It's just
My
roll.
strength?
We'll go with your, charisma.
Thank God. 10.
Sorry, it beats it by double.
Well, that was my bonus action.
Okay. So the tentacle surges forward and tries to wrap around its arm, and the thing just rips itself free of this ghostly.
They're tendrils. They're not gross. Everyone has
They're-
them. They're nice.
Not? No?
And the
Incorrect.
suckers are trying to grip onto all this rotten flesh, and it's just...
Off and off. Super cool.
The sounds made on this show
What are you doing?
make me want to leave.
It's the opposite of ASMR.
It's, yeah.
That's terrible.
Hate it so much.
All right. That's your bonus
That's
action.
my bonus action. How far away? I'm definitely within range to divine smite it.
Okay. Roll it. Advantage. Because it's flanked.
Well then, what do I add that to? Nothing?
To hit. You should have Divine Smite
Oh.
to hit on there.
18.
18. That's a hit.
Thank you for letting me use your die. I wasn't rolling 5s the entire campaign.
You're
All right.
welcome.
What's
the
the
first
what's the
one or
damage?
What?
Damage.
Damage? That is
Just a moment.
10. I didn't hit like the entire last time with this, so I forgot what I used for damage.
I understand.
Okay, 1d10 plus 4. 7, 10, 11.
All right. Okay, so you see that your tendril doesn't make contact enough to grapple it, and it breaks free, but that leaves it open, and you're like, and you level your arcane focus gun, and you fire off Divine Smite at it. Streaks over your friend's heads and collides dead center with its chest. Blows a chunk out of it, and then it gets pushed back 10 feet diagonally away from you.
10 feet.
10 feet. Bam! Hits that
Smash.
wall. That's going to be another 2 bludgeoning damage. All right.
I hit it for 18.
Yay!
Yay!
Can my tendrils have attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Yay!
Is that, can I?
She's good.
And I do 7.
That's a hit. That's a miss.
I do
roll?
7 damage to it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were saying that was your damage.
Oh yeah, no, the 18 was to hit.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, and then. All right, and
And the tendril of
The tendrils?
did you roll?
Yeah, I got a 19.
That's a hit.
Thank goodness. So I just my normal D8.
Yep.
2. Nice.
But Ace is on our lap.
Every little bit helps. All right, and then actually it moved past Billy
Billy.
as well. So Billy, whoa, and takes a swipe at it with his fire sword.
Cool.
That's a miss, though. He was too surprised. No one saw that. All right,
I did.
and
It's on the other side of the pillow.
Nibbles, you're up. Oh, did you want to? That you use your bonus action, your action. You want to use any movement, or are you staying there?
Done all the things. I'm
If
getting a
you-
little close. Oh, go ahead. Tell me
Oh,
what
no, I was going to say, you're over there, never mind.
If you have a suggestion.
No, I was going to say, I thought you were over here. I was going to say, if you close distance with him, I can flank him.
Can I? What's all my movement? I don't think I can get that close.
5, 10,
10,
15.
30 feet.
20, 25, 30, yeah.
We're companions. We can share space. He's a halfling also, so.
He is, yeah. So you can literally be the same space as Ace if you want to, like you are right now. Just move him over to the side. It's fine. We'll know.
And yeah, me and Ace are sharing the same space in real life also.
All right.
Does that help? That's not helping you flank, huh?
You're
No,
helping
that's okay.
emotionally.
I'm sorry.
You're staying with the group.
Okay, so I'm going to close distance, and I'm going to get to his side,
Okay.
and I'm going to aim for whatever makes up his knee with my warhammer,
Okay.
and attack.
That's rough.
Does a 6 hit?
No.
No, well, then I missed.
All right. So yeah, you swing and it goes, and it buries itself in the flesh, and it's like just like soup. It just like sort of engulfs it, and then it turns like into like muck, and it's sort of you're still holding the shaft of the warhammer, and you're like, and it takes all your might to rip the thing back out, and there's a zombie like head chomped onto the end of it, and it's just going biting the warhammer.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to try that intimidation one more time,
Okay.
and
Well, that's a check, so it's not a bonus action.
Oh,
If you
okay.
have a bonus action, you can still use it.
well, so I'm going to pull out my holy symbol and say a few holy words to it. Try to intimidate it. 14.
Fails.
Can I try and help?
It failed. No, he succeeded. It failed its save.
I failed to save. Great.
He succeeded. Sorry. Your test results are positive. I've never seen better news than this. All right, so
Your
it is
results are
now
lacking.
afraid of you.
Awesome.
Yeah. So as you utter holy words at it, it recoils from your strange words, but its collective consciousness understands and comprehends what you're saying to it, and it remembers that it was once humanoid creatures with lives and families and friends, and it looks at itself, and the horror of what it is settles upon it, and it is utterly terrified by its own existence.
Nice.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Punches itself in the face. Just one step.
Well, just wait. All right, Marlene, you're up.
Oh, am I?
Yep.
All right. If I turn, can I see the zombie?
Yes.
And how does it look?
Icky.
Upset. Chunks of it have fallen away. It's got like writhing zombies trying to claw their way out of being part of this body at this point.
Gross. All right. I will shoot it with my gun.
Okay.
If I only use 2-weapon fighting, can I move between the use of my 2 weapons?
Yeah, if you're using 2-weapon fighting, your sword's one-handed and your gun's one-handed. So because you chose that fighting style, you can use your gun and your sword in one attack.
First, the gun.
Okay.
Bang. 18.
That's a hit.
All right. 12 piercing damage. I keep getting 12 damage.
It's very strange.
It's your lucky number for the day.
I guess so.
Plus, what is it?
12.
12?
12
Okay.
piercing damage. To
All
shoot
right,
it in
so-
its stupid head.
You hit it in the side of the head, blows a chunk off of the side of its mouth, and its teeth are made up of rib cages.
Ew.
And it starts gnashing, trying to bite at the wound that you've just created, basically. What are you doing next?
I guess I will walk forward, hop down next to Nibbles, and try to stab it with my silver longsword that only has 5-foot reach.
And you have advantage because it's now flanked.
Yes, indeed I do.
Is it still blazing?
Thank God I have
It is.
advantage. 20 to hit.
That hits.
I'll take that. With fire... Oh, the fire damage is separate. So it will be 9... Weird. 12 damage again.
Mm-hmm.
That is weird.
It's like a decent sized magic number for the session.
Yeah.
It's better than 5.
All right, so yeah, you shoot it and hit it inside of the face, and as you see it's distracted by the wound you did to its face, and then so you rush forward with your sword and you jump off the platform and you slash your way down, and it cleaves right through its arm and cuts off from its forearm on. It cuts off the arm, and the arm hits the ground and starts trying to claw away from it. It's looking pretty bad.
It's 4 times in a row I got 12 damage.
Nice.
All right. Well, the end.
Okay. Harlan, you're up.
All right.
Go on.
I will step to the side. I'll use Searing Smite again.
Okay.
And, oh, and I actually read this in its entirety. It's supposed to make a Constitution saving throw. Of 16, I think.
For what?
To not catch on fire.
Well, it got a 1, so.
Cool. It's on fire.
It's been on fire this whole time, retroactively.
Right. It's on.
Oh wait, no, you
fire.
never
I
hit
know.
this guy. It was
I
the other
have
thing.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it will be on fire if you hit it.
Heck yeah. Do I get the flanking bonus?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's 2 of your
Still
friends flanking it.
Nice. Oh, thank goodness.
Plus, you're blessed.
Yay! Excuse you.
Maybe don't roll it in there.
+4. That's a 31 to hit.
What?
So 17
Oh,
plus
okay.
4 plus 7.
All right. Yes,
31 to
that's a
hit.
hit, I'd say.
Okay. Wait, am I doing my math right?
Tomahawk.
21. 28 to hit. Wow.
28. I was gonna say that
I
seems
get-
high,
I got really excited.
but I'll trust
cannot-
you. I was gonna trust
get
you,
3
but I
extra
guess
points for fun.
Yeah, my math is just real.
it's
all
gonna
over
hit
the
either
place.
way. Like it doesn't matter. So
Okay,
Someone's coming.
cool.
yeah, you throw your tomahawk. You ignite your tomahawk just like your hero Marlene Shane.
Yeah.
And you fling it through the air, and it hits the same spot, but on the other side of its face, and it rips out the other side, and its jaw just falls off and hits the ground, and then your tomahawk lands right in your hand again.
Awesome. And I'm gonna use the favored foe.
All right.
Oh no, I can't. It's 2 uses. I already did it twice, I think.
Okay.
So
Impressive.
not bad. But the other 2 things. Squeeze me. Ace.
What other things?
7. Just searing smite and the tomahawk damage plus 5. So 7 plus 5 is 12 total.
12 total.
Yes.
Interesting.
And 3 of it was fire.
How do you want to do this?
Woo!
So it flies through, and its jaw falls off. Tomahawk's back in your hand now. You have free actions. Go for it. How do you want to kill this
Should
thing?
have just shaken my hand, big dog. As it just. And then I drop my weapons and I go high-fiving everybody. Yes.
So you don't take any action to kill it? You just let
I
it.
killed it. You
All right.
You described how I killed it.
That's fine. All right. So yeah, its
I'm
jaw
doing the rest of
falls off, and the weight of its existential crisis is too much for it after that last final blow, and it just goes, and with its one good arm left, it rips its own head off,
Oh, jeez.
and it collapses into a pile of zombie corpses that engulf Nibbles and go up to about your waist,
Ugh.
Marlene. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
As
it
I
is
go to
dead.
high-five Nibbles, I also just, pull him out of the pile. It's alright, buddy. Here we go.
Yes, and the zombies have fallen still. They are dead.
Ugh.
Standing on him.
Actually,
Have your
Yes, they're dead.
tacos.
that was a 1.
That was close.
That was close. They still have undead fortitude. All right, yeah. So the chamber finally falls quiet, except for a little of dripping slime and bile,
Why does he do this to us?
Hate it.
and
Yuck.
yeah,
What about Ace's mom?
she's still just standing there now, and she's gone still again. And then he steps in front of her and he looks at her, and her face is still undead, and he's like, "Mom?" He goes to shake her. Still nothing. No one home. Whatever sense of love or protective nature that was still squirreled away in that corner of her spirit that was conjured up to reanimate her body, it's lost that spark now, and it's just staring ahead. You see a tear roll down his cheek.
You should put it in.
I go up to him and I say,
I would.
first of all, can I do this? Can I end whatever spell is keeping her alive through a ritual?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll let you do it.
Okay. So I ask him. I go, "Would you like me to put her at peace?"
He looks at you. Yeah, thanks.
All right. So I go in front of her and I go, "As the shadow follows the body, as we think, so we become." And I do a ritual. However, how would I do the ritual?
It's just standard, last rites consecration kind of thing.
Okay. Throw the
Holy water on her. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And as you do that, she goes, and a puff of air escapes her mouth, and then the body just goes.
And I catch her before she goes down.
Yeah.
I lay her down gently.
And she is at peace. She's just a body now.
Did we put her back in her box, guys?
Billy nods at you
Okay.
Ace takes her hand and goes, "Goodbye, Mom." Puts her hands together on her stomach. And that's what he does. He looks over at the rest of you guys and thank you for helping me put her back at rest. I know you're here for other reasons, but thank you nonetheless.
I sob. I just like.
Because Mama.
Mama. Yeah. Puddle of tears. And then I'll help carry her out of this dungeon thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a big strong boy. So
What do you guys want to do now?
Exit the. Well, what's going on with Faust?
Yeah, I was
loot
gonna
his
say
body.
we should go investigate the. Let's go. Do you want to go? Look,
Yeah, let's go.
we're out of
his
combat.
body.
I want to go. These are gone. In my pocket.
Let's go shake him down.
It withdraws into the ground, and the green glow from the hole that it left in the stone floor fades.
Cool.
You're like, thanks, God.
We can talk about that later.
It's fine.
Yeah. That's aight.
Oh, give me Ace's mom. Take her by the stairs. If you're carrying her out, I mean.
Oh.
Are you guys leaving, or?
And we went out this way, right?
Will you guys?
No, there's stairs. Exit.
Oh.
These stairs.
I'm assuming if you guys want to go back out the way you can, you can.
We're gonna look at him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're over at his now headless body. His head is lying lopsided next to his corpse.
I'm doing investigation.
Me too. I'm helping.
All right. Who like what? How are you guys doing it?
I'm using my boot to poke at it. I'm not
The head?
I'm
torso.
rummaging through his pockets, examining his teeth for any, what did they,
CSI.
like fake teeth. Does he have any
Sticking
fake
cyanide
teeth?
tablet. I was like, what?
All right. So you, as you're rummaging through his clothing, you feel the material of his coat, and it's much more elegant than you would expect. I mean, he's well dressed, but the material is something special. It kind of tingles as you touch it. What did you roll? Did you roll an investigation?
13.
As you start looking at this thing, you're like, he's wearing a magical coat.
I take it.
Okay. So you toss him and yank the coat off of him.
Yes.
His head goes flying.
You have found a duster of displacement.
Oh.
What the shit is that?
A duster? Like a feather duster?
No, like a coat duster.
Oh, okay. Nice. Well, that's cool, but whatever.
Thank
It's
you.
like a trench
Thank you
coat almost.
kindly.
Yeah.
Is there anything else on him, or just that?
Well, that's what she found. You're searching him as well? All right. Go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
Not great, but could be worse. 6. Maybe some gold. Maybe a gold tooth.
Not extremely observant.
6, you said?
Yeah.
What a good ace. Whoa.
I'm sorry. Did you want to be part of this?
Of course he does.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. He says.
All right. So, you find.
Feeling left out.
Let's see. You find about $10 worth of gold in his pockets.
Nice.
We'll put it in my pockets.
Okay.
Much obliged.
All right.
Nicholas
Harlan,
is
are you
still
searching or are you just carrying his mom out? It would be a little uncouth to throw her body aside at this point. Just saying.
I'm thinking about my mama.
Okay.
And, yeah, Ace and I are walking up the steps, kind of
All right.
solemnly.
Nibbles.
So I'm gonna take his head,
Okay.
and I'm gonna place it on a hook on my belt through his mouth,
All right.
and then I'm gonna search his body.
Okay. Roll me an investigation
Hardcore.
check.
And I'm gonna bless or guidance. So 17, 18.
18.
Pretty good.
You find a key.
I go, look what I found!
And the key has a buzz to it as you're touching it.
Okay.
Roll me a perception check.
We found a lock.
Maybe there's a treasure chest around.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Perhaps.
So 16.
Pirate booty. in this cave in the
On
desert.
top of the systems.
All right, so as you're showing it to everybody, you feel it kind of like pulling as you're doing it, and you follow like a divining rod almost, and you're like, and it's pointing over towards the little alcove on this side of the,
Ooh.
Here?
yeah,
My treasure chest theory.
and you find a little hollow, and there is indeed a chest
Nice.
inserted into this hollow there.
I follow
I'm
Nipples
gonna,
just in case.
Don't be a mimic.
I'm gonna-
Don't be a mimic.
I'm gonna check it out, check around
Okay,
it,
with
see if
Nipples.
there's any traps or anything.
Roll investigation. You're helping, I assume,
Yes, I am.
or with
crap.
advantage.
Help harder.
11.
Okay, you're pretty sure there's no traps.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to open it.
Okay. So, it's locked.
With the key.
Okay. You didn't say that. So
I hold my action in case something happens.
all right, so you insert the key and you hear a little sound. And a little bolts pop out on all the sides. Like, it appears to be unlocked.
All right, I'm gonna open it up very carefully.
Opens up, and shimmering metal inside. It is filled with gold coins.
Nice.
Nice. Nice, I look around.
Alvin's standing right next to you.
Yeah.
So how much is in there?
So it's a pile of 100 gold coins, but these look different than the standard type that you're used to. These have stamps on them. It looks like ancient draconic, like similar to the etchings that you've seen around the temple. Not in this room, but like on your way in.
Okay.
Yeah, that ancient draconic. These are very old gold coins.
Do I sense anything about them, like magical?
Roll an Arcana check.
You have help.
If you start turning into a skeleton in the moonlight, put it back.
Oh,
16. He's going in my bag. 17.
Nope, nothing magical about them.
Okay.
Just very ancient coins.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and place them in my pocket.
all of them?
All
Yeah.
100 coins in your pocket.
Well, in my bag.
Okay. So you're shoveling these coins in there. It's very
Can I get some
audible
of
to the
those?
entire room.
It's just in all your pockets.
Hold on, let me look.
All
Is
through
Billy
there.
Blaze just gonna stand there?
No. He's coming over. He's like, "What are you all doing?"
Oh, that's a 19.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll give you some. I give you 15.
Stingy.
I have plans for the money.
Stingy as hell.
I have plans for the money.
Yeah,
It's
I
not.
think all of
It's,
us have.
it's not going to be
Aw.
for me.
What would I qualify
orphanage.
this as? Like, just gold or... Because you said this isn't regular
Doll.
gold.
It's 15 coins. The exchange rate in Muri'kas for gold coins
Okay, I have that written down.
is $10 for every piece of gold.
Ew!
$150.
That's going to be enough for setting up this church.
$10 for every piece of gold. I did not find pieces of gold. I found $10.
You found $10 worth of gold.
Got it. Okay,
Yes.
so I wrote that down right.
A
Yeah.
piece of gold.
Yeah, so it's
$10.
yeah.
Woohoo!
All right.
You can buy a
So
lot in the Wild West with $10.
All right.
you good?
Like
Fantastic,
down the
yes, I'm
hole.
Oh,
good.
in the bottom of the
I can
chest,
have a
as you're
horse.
emptying the coins out,
Ow.
you see something in parchment, like not parchment, leather. It's like wrapped in like leather with a little tie.
Oh, okay. I'm going to grab that and open it up and see what's in it.
It is a neatly folded, perfectly preserved set of priest vestments.
Aw.
Sweet.
Aw.
And just like I described to Marlene, as you touch it, it feels tingly. Like there's power in this. You have found a set of armor that is resistant to either psychic or necrotic damage. You can determine what it will be resistant to every time you take a long or short rest.
Oh, okay.
And it is equal to your current armor's AC.
Is there anything I can look for in here?
Oh, your turn's next. So
My turn? Okay, go.
You said necrotic and
necrotic or psychic.
or Psychic. Got it.
And now you have a completely clean, perfectly fitting. Somehow this outfit perfectly fits your kobold body.
Nice.
Completely spick and span.
So I just start getting naked right in front of him. Just no shame. And I put my clothes on.
Billy's like, respect. All right. Is that your turn?
That would be my turn, yep.
All right. Alvin, your turn.
Okay. You said perception or investigation?
Investigation.
God damn it.
You can do it.
Help and guidance.
It's 14.
All right. So as he pulls this parchment or this leather-bound package out, and he's like messing with it over here, you see something else glittering at the bottom. It was underneath that. It's a shirt of elven chainmail. It is fitted enough to where you can wear it underneath your clothes. It will not give you disadvantage on stealth checks, and it will give you you'll look up. I'll give you the stats for it, but yeah.
I think I know it. I think I've read that before.
Yeah, it's the standard set of elven chain.
I take off my coat and I put that on over, and I put my coat back on.
Very fancy.
Very fancy.
All right. Marlene, we're back to you if you'd like to search for anything else.
I'll find something for Harlan.
Oh, sure.
Aw, you guys.
We'll look around. See if there's anything. My protege,
Roll an
Harlan.
investigation check.
Nice.
Neat.
23?
All right. So, as you're rifling, you're putting the coat on. Something falls out of the pocket. Ding, ding, ding. It's a little tiny metal item.
I'll pick it up.
It's a ring that looks. It's a ring, and it's got a little round, flat face on it, and it looks like the back of a bullet. It's got like the little Smith & Wesson writing on the outside, and it's got the firing pin on the middle there. You have found a ring of reloading,
Oh.
which you said was for Harlan. So.
Indeed I did. I'll present that to him outside.
Thank you.
Yes, the Ring of Reloading lets you reload your gun completely as a bonus action. Basically, beforehand, you take the ring and you touch it to up to 6 pieces of ammunition, and then when your gun is empty, you just touch it to the gun, and it immediately teleports the bullets from your belt into the gun's cylinder.
Speed loader.
Yep.
So fancy.
Magical speed loader.
Fastest speed loader.
All right, Nicholas, back to you if you'd like to try another search.
Yeah, sure. I'll do a little better than $10. Nope.
What is it?
I got a 3.
3?
I don't think there's anything
Found
much
some
better I can add
buttons,
to it.
Some lint.
Guidance, how about that?
Dirty
Aren't you guys together? Don't you get help?
Get advantage and guidance.
There you go.
And add this.
This is a hard battle. I don't want you going away with nothing.
Okay, well, 14.
Okay, so
Plus
yeah, you
one.
find
15. Thank you guys for your help.
you were rifling through his pockets, right?
Yeah.
All right, yes. So you find a small bead-shaped object in one of his pockets,
A bead?
like a bead-shaped object.
Bees?
Bead.
Okay, I get the bead. Shaped object.
It's perfectly polished, pink white. You found a pearl of power.
Ooh, nice.
What is the pearl of power?
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
It's very good, especially for you.
Is that in my equipment?
Yeah, that's where
Yeah.
you add it.
All right, and then Harlan's doing that. So let's let Billy take a look around.
I'll give you 5 of my dollars.
Aw, thanks.
Add up 5.
Let me break the gold coin in half and split it between us.
He's like, oh, perfect.
So I know
Potion of healing.
you're saving. You're saving for mom, right?
Yeah.
All right, so
I can appreciate that. I like my mom.
that's. You want to keep going around and searching?
She's okay.
I'll save you time. There's not much else here, so.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
I will also head upstairs.
Okay. So you guys are headed up this staircase, and you come to the end, and it's there's torches next to a what looks like a dead end of stone, but it's got like writing on it in ancient Draconic, and the torches are actually glowing green.
Oh, it's the ancient Draconic, so
Yeah.
you can't quite read it. I don't think I can read any Draconic.
Okay.
Open sesame.
Actually, it's newer Draconic.
Oh, wait. Anyone here who can read Draconic?
So what
'Cause I
does it
still
say? I can. So what does it say?
Oh, there you go.
It's actually an arcane symbol that basically is used for sealing in energies.
Ah, shit.
So it's basically something that you would put in place to keep something in.
So it's used to keep something in.
We should have gone that way.
You get the impression you guys killed what it was here to keep in.
Okay.
Like, there's more.
Could I roll an Arcana to see if there's any
Sure.
way to take it off? 17.
If you break the seal, it will release and just become a door.
Okay. Can I roll something to break the seal? Can I roll Arcana, or how do we break the seal?
You probably, physically break the
break the
symbol.
seal. Okay.
Like alter it or smash it a little?
Yeah.
Scratch
So
out
you
one
can
of
you can take a minute and scratch it off. You can try to hit it with your warhammer and crack it. Whatever you want to do.
I take out my shotgun. I like
There
this
you go.
out of my afro and 2 shotgun shells and reload. And I.
Excellent.
Slaughter is big bad.
That is 8. I'm sorry. That's 9 damage.
All right, that's enough to crack the symbol on that thing. So yeah, cracks, and then it just falls outward, and sunlight spills in and hits you guys in the face. And you guys stepping out, or
Yes.
okay?
I walk happily
We're gonna
into
stand
the
here for
sunlight.
like 1 more minute, and then we're gonna go outside.
Yeah. My eyes water from the sunlight.
All right, so you guys step out into the sunlight, and you find yourselves stepping out of a crypt at the base of the hill of Boot Hill.
It was.
That's where I expected to end up.
Is it?
All right, so you guys are
Yeah,
now
spooky.
back outside. It's still sunlight. You guys left in the morning. It's been hours and hours, so it's like 3 o'clock at this point.
I expect Harlan will want to carry the body up the hill.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
take
go
it
with
back
her.
up.
Yeah, I think I'll
Him
go.
or him,
I'll go with
sorry.
Ron for like a. We have a funeral for her.
All right, and of course Ace is going as well.
Oh, obviously.
So yeah, the 4 of you, 4 of you
Are you?
march up the hill. As Nibbles passes by Nicholas, you see the head hanging off of his belt, and all of a sudden its eyes go and look right at you, and then it seems like everything slows.
Am I good?
It's just staring at you.
I don't like that. Does anyone else see this?
Nope.
It's
No
just-
one else. Everybody else is like frozen mid-step. You feel a hand touch your shoulder.
This is the Twilight Zone.
Do I see anything over my shoulder?
You see a hand.
There's just a disembodied hand.
Nope. Are you looking at the?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So you turn. It's the angel of the Lord.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And he looks at you. He goes,
Hello, Nicholas. It has been some time. You've done well in your travels. We are proud of you.
I feel good about this?
"Yeah, this is
Okay.
great.
Okay, I'm not creeped out anymore.
No,
Okay.
no, this is great. You've been waiting for a sign. You didn't know if you were doing the right stuff up until this moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he says, Nicholas, you have just partaken in the first battle in the war that is to come. You will represent our side in this war. Keep close to your new companions, guide them in their path, and ensure that they stay true to the cause. Your cause. Our cause.
And then he touches you on the forehead. And then you get a surge of empowerment through you, and you get an additional spell slot. Mark it down.
Where do I write my spell?
And then he disappears. And then as time
Oh my
starts to resume, everybody slowly starts to go back into step. You hear the voice of Jebediah Faust in your head, and he says,
You and I are kin.
and then his voice is gone.
Ooh. Does the head look dead again?
Yeah. The eyes are still looking off into space like it never actually turned and looked at you.
Okay.
Are you gonna keep that there
And then
forever?
time resumes normally.
I have an idea.
I can do. Well, I feel great about that, but also it's still a creepy head. Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool. Alright, so you're going up too?
Yes.
Alright, so
I'm
as
on
you
the
come
page.
up over the top of the hill, you see the graveyard is as you guys left it. And Ace and Harlan carry his mother's body back and lay her to rest in the grave, and he closes the lid first and then starts reburying her, of course. And, yeah. Are you gonna help him?
Barry mama? Or,
Yeah.
or his mama?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
of course. Yeah.
So, it doesn't take too long.
I'm gonna give her final rites
Okay.
and everything. Make sure that she stays dead.
Alright. And you feel like a sense of like healing come over this entire thing. It's not just that you're laying his mother to rest. You feel like between what happened down there and all of this, that you have sort of reconsecrated the grounds of this church. It is now cleansed of whatever had tainted it and brought it to ruin.
Okay. So I have an idea, and I don't know how feasible this is.
Is this an immediate thing or is this like near future stuff?
Near future stuff.
Hold on to it.
All right.
Alright, so as you guys wrap up, are you staying for the funeral part?
Yeah.
Okay. So as this is happening and you guys wrap up the thing, are you guys all attending this?
Yeah. I am. Are you? Sure. You don't have to.
You
It's
don't
a
have
bummer.
to.
Billy's going if you're going.
You want Billy to go?
Hey, I'm not really gonna go to this, but if you're gonna go, I guess I'm.
Funerals can be
I
romantic.
I feel a bit out of place if you didn't go, so if you don't go, I'll go along with
I
you.
was gonna, if Nicholas hung back, I was gonna try and talk to him because of some stuff.
If you want to tell Billy to like...
You can tell him good.
Give
You
you a
can
minute.
also have me hang back if you want.
That's what I'd like.
Okay.
But as everyone walks past and you're frozen and you come out of it,
Well, it doesn't look like anything weird to you.
right,
Yeah.
right. But like, still, he would have.
Maybe I'm a little distracted.
I'll just
after that.
touch his arm.
And you feel another hand touch you as you come out of that.
I'm like, no.
Let's. Yeah, can I just speak to you for a moment?
Of course.
All right. We're going to have a private conversation.
Okay. So this is as they're walking up the hill to go do the funeral. So as you're doing the funeral, this conversation's happening.
All right. So, I noticed some irregularities with your magic.
Same kind of magic I've always been using.
That is true, and you're very good at it.
Thank you.
I have been to the town where you're from.
Really?
I have.
How'd you like it?
It's a beautiful place.
Beautiful sunsets.
Lovely, welcoming people. I think. So I'm very old, and I've seen a lot of
Don't look a
different
day over 30.
types of magic. You sweet boy. You sweet boy. I think there might be something about the origins of your people's magic that you and the rest of them might not understand fully.
I mean, we've been studying it for years. Our religion's been around for quite a while. It's very holy. It's brought us a lot of good tidings.
Has anything happened in the past hour or two that may have given you a clue that things aren't as you thought they were?
Out of character. Does things seem amiss? I feel like everything seems right.
Roll a
you.
wisdom check for me.
It was a little weird, but I've seen weird. What am I rolling?
Roll a wisdom check.
Wisdom. Oh, well.
With advantage because she's helping you at this point.
Okay, well, thank goodness. Okay.
You got something.
Well, 15.
15? Okay,
that's
actually that's just enough.
Thank you. So I didn't have a 3.
As you're standing there, you kind of have been going through this like denial thing or delusion thing where you're like, no, this is the same as it's always been. This is my magic, guys. But like, it does seem very strange to you that everybody else is reacting the way that they are to this stuff. And that creature did seem really bad.
Yeah.
And you've never seen anything like that? Like, that's not what it is at home.
No, and it was hurting my friends.
Right, and it was doing horrible things to dead people, and necromancy's fine, but, like, that's a step beyond necromancy, guys. This is... And why could it understand me? It seems like you have some sort of deep connection to this stuff. But if the angel says it's okay, that should mean it's okay, and yet there's some sort of doubt now.
I don't like that. I'm feeling very confident in myself. Okay. I mean, maybe it's a little bit weird, but I'm sure it's fine. I'll keep an eye on it.
If you'd like help investigating this, I'd be happy to help you. Perhaps we could have a sit down by the fire.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds nice. Tonight?
I'd love to.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a date.
Let's sit down at the fire with a hot girl.
Alright, do you want to
Back to the funeral.
We'll shuffle up the... No.
Okay, so you're coming up the hill now just as they're wrapping up the...
Just to clarify, I will not be scampering.
Yeah. You come up the hill just as the funeral is wrapping up now. Ace is like, he looks at you guys and is like, thank y'all, can I just have a minute to myself? Thank you. So as the other three turn and walk away from the thing, Billy comes over as he sees you come up from the hill. Everybody roll me a perception check.
Oh, thank God.
Not as bad as it could have been. 13.
I don't
Same.
see shit.
Mathematical 20.
Oh wait,
13.
no. 12.
9.
12.
We both got 13.
Okay. Wait, you and him?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, as you turn away from the grave, you see a figure standing next to the church, silhouetted against the sunlight, staring right at you. He's got a long brown duster on and a familiar-looking black hat.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes stalking over towards you. And as he gets closer, the face of Arnold Creighton is revealed. He's got a long mustache, purple vest on underneath his brown duster, and he looks at you and he goes, "What in the blue hell are you doing here, boy?"
You know what I'm doing here. And I pull out this Blood is Wanted poster.
Oh.
You know exactly what I'm here for. Now I'm at a funeral, so I'm not gonna act up now. I'm severely outgunned in this town. I'll deal with you later. Okay?
And then what?
You know what. I'm a bounty hunter. You know what happens in this situation.
That's all I am to you now, boy? Just another bounty?
I turn around and I go back with my friends.
He turns and walks away.
I also turn my back on Arnold
Arnold.
Creighton. I will also turn my back to him
All right.
in solidarity with you.
All right, what are you guys going to do now?
Okay, mosey on
So,
back
Ace,
to town.
Do you want to be part of our team?
Let's say we let a little time pass.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys reconvene inside the church, which is now open to you. After a bit, Ace makes his way inside and rejoins the group. So you guys are now gathered inside of the church.
I offer
We don't need a
him
map.
some
It's fine.
Tequila and a plate of pasta.
Tequila and a bit of pasta. You finally got that pasta hankering
I
going.
for sure got my pasta.
All right. We'll say you had some in a
Is it black
can.
baggy?
Tupperware. Yeah, it's
Tupperware.
ravioli.
Yeah.
It's the Chef Boyardee style can of ravioli. that
You're
I-
cooking outside the front door. As Ace comes back, you're like... yeah, so Ace comes walking and he's like, all right, I expect I know why y'all came to find me. You want me to be the leader of your team?
Now we're reconsidering that.
I humbly accept.
I don't know if we.
You know what? Sure.
No, I don't think so.
Happy.
I feel like maybe we already have
Maybe
a leader.
someone a little taller should be
Yeah.
the leader. Of
Someone
our
tall,
team.
but like about my height. You might be a little too tall.
No, what do
You don't want the
mean?
leader to be. It'll throw the balance off.
I
You
feel
need
like the tallest.
the leader should
person.
stand in the middle
No,
and
it
look
should
like
be-
a balanced height.
It should be the tallest person because then you
Okay.
can always.
Just a moment.
Oh,
Okay,
All
sure.
right.
Straight up, just freaking being racist. You know, you're too short for this.
I didn't say it. I just agreed with it.
It's not about race. It's about just being able to get the instructions to everybody from up here. 'Cause
I'm pretty loud.
Ace was so happy to have you on the team. We don't have an elected leader yet. Maybe you could just be on the team?
All right, I'll tell you what. It'll be a co-op. We do votes.
I love democracy.
All right. I humbly suggest, as the leader, that we do everything by vote.
I'm not going to intervene. I think this is fine.
Should we vote on who gets to vote
Wait,
if
hey.
we're voting for who the leader is?
Wait,
I'm
we're gonna
confusing
vote-
myself.
We're gonna vote on who gets to vote.
Everybody
Called
gets to
himself the
vote.
leader
Is
and
that
said,
what you
as
just
the
said?
leader, we're all gonna vote, and my goal is to disagree with him being the leader, so I just confused myself. Nicholas did.
I'm saying as a policy for decisions, we'll all vote.
Yeah, unanimously.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, not unanimously. We'll by
Majority
majority.
rule.
We were all unanimously agreeing to vote. Anyway.
yes.
Since I have a head on my belt, shouldn't I get to vote twice?
I guess the head
No.
should be able to vote.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Dead people don't vote.
No, dead people don't vote.
What if we had undead in our party?
We
They would
don't.
be undead.
I'm wearing like 7 rabbit skins. Do each of them get a vote?
One vote
Rabbits don't get the vote.
per party member.
They get eaten.
Neither do decapitated heads.
Decapitated heads don't have rights.
I don't think so.
Not
I
unless
say
you're
the head
dead,
gets
no.
a vote.
No. Alright.
Its eyes look at you.
Is
No, they
will Billy Blaze be joining this party?
Did you guys ask him?
Well,
Is
he's
he
like
still here?
around
He's
for
there.
this
Okay.
discussion.
Yeah. He's there.
How many people are we allowed to have per party?
Well, fine, I'll do it.
They said, I mean, from what you heard, they've had people, have had groups of like 8 people. So
Okay, well, I think we should invite Billy.
he's just
I-
kind of hanging out
I-
off the side, pretending not to listen to this
Yeah.
conversation.
I
because-
second.
Okay, let's go ask him.
Certainly.
Do you want me to come with you, or do you want to ask him by yourself?
I can handle asking Billy
okay.
to join our party.
All right.
Don't
I
worry.
didn't know if you needed some extra charm.
Certainly couldn't hurt. Please come along, Nicholas.
You can say no.
Can you
So you and Nicholas start approaching.
I've come along. I'm missing any social cues in that situation.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy.
He's got a
Yikes.
little.
So do I.
He's got a little mirror.
Nibbles is with us.
Alright. He's got a little mirror and he's got a straight razor and he's
amazing.
shaving a little bit. Oh, hey, didn't see you there.
Sure.
Hi, Billy. Would you like to join our team?
I'd love to,
Wow. Great.
but I can't.
What?
Oh, come on.
Why'd you pause?
Aw.
You balled us. Come on, man.
Is there...
Can I talk to Marlene for a second?
And us?
Yeah, go ahead.
No,
Yeah,
just
she's right here.
just Marlene for a second.
We'll step out, sure.
Wait,
Appreciate
what are
it.
you-
And
She's
we,
right there.
and
Just
we,
talk to
and we
her.
all go with
I need
you.
to
Yeah,
word
we
in
all
private.
follow.
Okay, I'm gonna physically
And I go
I'm gonna physically shoo these two
I'm
away.
gonna go with Nibbles, so we're gonna walk away.
He looks at them until they're far away, and he goes, "You don't remember me, do you?"
Oh.
I'm so sorry, I don't.
It's all right. I half expected this to happen.
Can you tell me where we know each other from?
In my experience, it's better to let these things come back on their own. So, yeah.
what if that never happens?
It will. It did for the others.
I see. Is that why you can't stay?
Yeah, pretty much. Much as I'd love a shot at that prize money with y'all, it's probably best if I move on. Maybe next time we meet, you'll, be more perceptive to what's happened in the past.
I'll do my best.
Till next time, then.
Adios.
Adios. Gives you guys a little salute and heads out the door.
What was that about?
We're like, who is?
Oh, Billy couldn't stay. He's got other engagements. He says you guys are a really great team, though.
We are a great team.
Really
Yeah.
likes you.
Yeah. We are pretty great, aren't we?
Marlene snubbed him in high school.
I don't know.
She doesn't know yet.
Marlene, you want to go to dance with me?
They had a one night stand and she ghosted him. Well, now we're all speculating, Marlene. Yeah.
She lived a long life. You never know.
Could have had a prom date.
All right. So, Nibbles, would you like to share your plan now with the group?
Oh yeah,
or-
tell us your plan.
So, in my travels with my previous dragon, we went to many planes,
Mhm.
and in one of them I found a mimir.
Okay.
A mimir, yeah.
What is that?
A mimir is a talking skull. It's like an encyclopedia of like knowledge,
Okay, yeah.
and I want to try and create one from this guy's head,
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
and I want him to be my little companion,
Okay.
and I want him to teach me how to read. So that's like the whole goal.
Aw,
Is to get him
you could have asked
to
any
teach
of
me
us
how
to
to
teach
read.
you how to read, but
You
that's
don't know
a
how to
way
read
more
Draconic.
metal. Way to learn how to read. And Draconic, yeah.
Yeah.
Teach you how to read Draconic.
I feel like we're on our way to the last unicorn already.
Yeah.
If you asked, I would make something up.
I figure since this guy was using Draconic runes
Mhm.
everywhere, that he could teach me how to read it.
It's a fair assumption.
Cool.
So yeah, you can definitely attempt to do that. It's going to take quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
It's going to take multiple rituals, probably take a few days
Okay.
to do. So if you have a few days of downtime, you can start now, or you can, put a pin in that.
Yeah, I gotta buy silver and things like that, components to do it. So yeah,
When do we
yeah,
have
I'm
to
gonna
do this
start on it as
contest?
soon as I can.
All right.
Yeah. When is the contest exactly?
End of the week.
Another week. Okay.
Very well. Best of luck.
Mhm.
If you're Mamiya, let us know if we can help.
Well, do you have any silver?
A whole sword's worth. Oh no.
And your medallion.
I haven't.
Nothing that I can loan you.
I got half of that
gold
gold
piece.
I would give you the silver from my alms box, but there's no silver, just gum inside. That's what it says.
So
And balled up paper.
silver
This is
is a
trash
form of
bags.
currency.
Mhm.
Okay. So I figure I'm probably gonna get it from going to a shop and exchanging gold for silver.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna smelt it down.
You just
and,
found a bunch of gold.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna exchange for however much I need to make a band of gold around the skull. But first, you're gonna see me starting to clean the meat off of the guy's face and ripping all of the meat off of his face
Just with
and
claws and stuff.
yeah, with just my claws, just kind of ripping.
All right. So you're
hunks of
taking a
meat
long
off.
rest to do this?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be 8 hours with 3. It'll be about 11 o'clock by the time you finish this long rest.
Okay.
Okay. So you
Is
want
that
to take that
too
whole
late?
rest?
You guys want to take a long rest?
Do
I
we-
mean, I
we are
definitely
so
need to.
depleted and we need health.
Do we
Yeah.
need to be back in town for any
We should get closer to town so they don't start killing townsfolk while we're gone.
Let's go back in town.
I didn't
We
know
went
if you
out
were gonna- I didn't know if you were going to remember that.
Outskirts of town and then we took a little nap and now everyone's dead.
Do you think the
Well,
mayor
only
knew
one
about
person.
this thing? Do you think the mayor knew about that guy?
I'm sure the mayor knows a lot about stuff that
He might,
should have
but
taken care of.
necromancy's not against the law, so I don't think they're gonna really care.
I don't think we have any laws.
I want
It's not
I
illegal
want to say this.
to raise some dead.
I want to say this. Like, we're gonna go back to prevent these people's death yet. These people didn't fuck when he was chained up.
Oh, they suck.
They threw
They
shit
were
at you.
sad, but they were scared.
They were scared. Yeah.
No, they were forced to watch. They were forced to
To
watch.
refresh your memory, the clothing guy did specify to you that they are not happy about this. They're cowards.
Yeah, they're kind of stuck.
Children are throwing shit.
Well, they don't know any better. They're being raised in a poor environment.
They're iPhone kids.
They need to be yes. They need to be raised
Hey,
in a
I
better
raised one of
environment.
those, and he's pretty cool. Okay, just an iPad kid.
Who'd you raise, Harlan?
Oh, not in real life. Not in
Oh, you mean your
fantasy.
mama raised one of those?
Hey, you know what? Yes.
Harlow's dopamine is shot.
Yeah. He's fiending. He's like, I gotta get back to my
We're gonna
iPad.
teach you how to read.
My fantasy iPad.
Put on
I-
Cocomelon.
It's just a little pad with an eyeball on it.
Oh. Yeah.
You can see stuff in it.
Right.
Can
Yeah. It
Harlan
like
read?
projects onto a crystal
Does Harlan know
ball.
how to read?
Like board book level.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll work on that.
Cool.
I know how to read.
Nice.
And then we'll get you some books.
Yeah.
Instead of that stone
I
tablet
can
with an
speak.
eye drawn on it in chalk.
No, it's an eyeball. And
Oh, that's worse.
It's like a little fidget
Yeah.
toy.
Squishy.
Squishy.
Yeah, we're gonna get you a book, and we're gonna teach you how to read a book. And you're gonna impress all the girls.
fine.
It does impress girls.
Yeah. Not too worried about women just yet.
Just yet. That's why we're warming you up. Anyway. So we go back into town, and then you can start scratching at your little skull.
All right, so you guys make your way down the path from Boot Hill towards town, and it's about 3:30, 4 o'clock at this point by the time you guys get back onto the main drag. And down at the very far end of the street, there's the mayor's house, and he's sitting out on his little porch, a little cup of tea, mixing it. He sees you guys, checks his pocket watch, and goes. He keeps stirring his tea. Where you guys headed?
Back to our rooms, I guess.
Our rooms.
Doing a fire would also probably help get a lot of the gross off of that.
I don't know. Let me see.
It might screw with your ritual, though, so I don't know anything about making miniatures.
He just starts like ripping the
Okay.
flesh off. Of
Well,
the
Nicholas can tell him this. You guys are all together.
Yeah, I tell you that.
Yeah, and
I was
just
intending that to be in character.
You just ignore him.
yeah. I ignore
Okay.
it, yeah.
I'm like, alright.
We'll have a fire. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm not offended. It's fine.
Yeah.
Since he's scraping the flesh off of the skull in the room, maybe you go out back to have a fire.
Maybe you can take it to the guy, the mortician, and he can help you get the meat off its face.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright.
Yeah,
Funny,
alright.
he does do that. Yeah.
So yeah, I go to the mortician.
You just
and
go
I
with your
try
little
to-
claw hands.
Yeah. And I go
Just
to him and I
bloody
go,
skull.
"Can you help me get all the skin off of this guy's face?"
Well, he's used to ghoulish things.
Dante Billingsley's
My
mortuary.
phone.
You walk in and he takes the headphone and goes. He's a mineralite, so he's got a very. He's literally made of gravel. He looks over the head. He's like, it's a fine specimen you've got here.
Yeah, he was a smart guy.
Where did you come about it?
He's a necromancer, and we killed him.
Interesting,
Yeah.
interesting. Well, I have some chemicals that could remove the flesh from these bones, if that's what your desire is.
Yeah, that would work. It's better than pulling it off with my fingernails.
Considerably easier, too. All right. Well, let's see. The chemicals come dear. They're pretty hard to get a hold of out here. I could do it for $25.
Okay. Yeah, I flip him 3 gold coins and ask him if he has any silver to pay me back.
Oh, clever, clever.
I may have some.
He gives you the change in silver.
And so there's a chemical process to actually melt down silver and smell out all the impurities. I ask him if he has any acid.
He has acid, but it wouldn't work on metal. He has it for decomposing
Is there a
flesh.
blacksmith in town or smelter?
There
Be more specific.
is a blacksmith.
A nice hot fire. Mm-hmm. He's like, I made you this
Stannis
sword.
Black.
I don't want that. Yeah, I don't need that. Raw materials, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh no, there isn't a blacksmith anymore, actually.
No. Okay.
Would there still be a forge?
Sorry, buddy.
No, it's been ransacked and cleared out, so.
What do they do with them?
Oh, I'll just pocket the silver.
Alright.
Yeah. So how much silver do I get back?
Whatever the exchange rate is.
The exchange
here.
rate is
$5.
25 cents in silver. 1 silver piece.
How much gold did you give him? Like, how much extra gold did you give him?
I gave him
$5.
half a gold piece extra. So
So
$5.
$5 extra, and then it's 25 cents per
Silver.
silver. So you got 20 silver.
yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Math.
But don't trust my math today. My math is all over the
Still
place.
better than mine.
Fair.
I
Yeah,
double checked
you
it.
know.
It's good.
Okay. So yeah, he gives you the silver, and you got about 25 silver pieces now.
Sweet. That should be enough.
Probably.
Yeah.
And then he takes the head away to start doing the melting process. While this is going on, do you guys want to be doing anything?
We need to heal up, but rest does that.
Yes.
Hungry.
All right. So you guys want to go to the saloon?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Sure.
So you guys come back into the saloon. This only takes about like 20 minutes, so you'll be back in there in a minute.
Okay.
You guys come into the saloon, and Filton's behind the bar, and he sees you come in. He's like, "Oh, hey, y'all, you doing all right?
Hello, Filton.
Fantastic.
You were gone for a while. We were starting to wonder if you were coming back.
Of course we came back.
Oh, good.
I'm about to let
Just
them
get
start
ready.
dragging you guys out into the street and shooting you.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna let people kill you, you know what I mean?
Y'all want a drink?"
Of course, we would love a drink.
He pours you guys around.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Much obliged.
Mr. Luckfoot, you with them now? They're with me now, Filton. So.
Oh, thanks.
We're all together.
Yeah, they the mayor came in here earlier and he said that if y'all didn't come back, I was going to be the one to make an example.
Man, he just hates bartenders. in
I
this
know.
town.
We're
He
gonna
says
have
there's enough of us to go around.
Is there an
There's
issue
6
with the
more.
mayor and your family? Because like he keeps like
Oh, Filton.
Yeah.
You're gonna make it out of this alive, Filton.
I hope so. Oh, we got a letter from Colonel Van Cleef. We got a response letter from him. He said he'll come.
He's on his way.
Yeah, given how long it took the letter, he should be here next day or so. So,
Keep an eye out for his arrival.
yeah, don't make it obvious though, because
What's he look like?
Colonel Van Cleef, the tall gentleman, kind of older. He's a half elf, but he's older. A little bit of gray in his hair. Got a nice mustache, black hat, long black fancy coat. Usually dresses pretty nice. I know for a fact that he wears his gun in a cross draw holster. People say he's real good with it. He's got a lot of gadgets with his guns. Like he does a bunch of stuff. I don't know. Like there's some crazy stories about him. They say he's very good. But yeah, that's the basic description of him.
All right. Well, we'll keep an eye out for him, but we'll keep it quiet.
Is there anyone else in the bar that we recognize?
Saloon's pretty empty right now. It's middle of the day.
Oh.
Nice.
Alright.
The piano player's still Tickling the ivories.
I can keep you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can.
I think I sit there with my drink like partially to my mouth and like slack-jawed as the day settles into like my head.
It's
I
a lot.
doing the 1,000-yard stare like.
You should keep drinking.
So
Not too
Nibbles
much.
returns at this point.
All right. So I come in and I go up to the bar with my skull and I put the skull on the bar and I face the bartender and I go, "Can I have 2 shots of your strongest alcohol?
One for me and one for my buddy.
One for me and one for him."
He just keeps staring at the skull.
I take the shot and then I dump the alcohol and it just goes through.
What?
Just dirties the
What
counter.
What did y'all get up to?
I don't think you'd want us to tell you.
We cleared it out.
Afterward.
You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Cleared what out?
Some cemetery
I start
business.
bragging. Well, we killed this guy who was raising all these people from the dead, right? And then he turned into some abomination, popped right out of him. I mean, came right out of him. It was crazy. It just burst right out of him. And then we killed that thing, and then it summoned a monster from all the other zombies that were laying around.
Oh yeah, you guys should check on the graveyard. Like, it's a mess.
Yeah. And then we killed it, and now we're here. Oh, this is that guy's head, too, by the way.
So it's good. We're good. You don't need to worry
He
anymore.
pours himself a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys were like this close to this whole town just being like annihilated by the undead. It's crazy.
In a way, you could say we saved the town.
Yeah. I think you could say it in every way.
Yeah, it's 100%
It sounds like in a pretty
accurate.
literal way.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
And to think, just yesterday you guys were throwing rocks at me.
I didn't throw any rocks at you.
I mean you guys in a not literal sense.
Well, you know,
Metaphorically.
that's mostly the outlaws who come from out of town that do that. You know that, right?
Alright.
The people who live here, they don't do that. They have to go. We have to go watch. It's part of the deal.
And I'm obsessed over these kids that hit me. And I'm like, what about the fucking kids?
He recoils a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Give me 2 more drinks.
Set a better example for them, I think.
Refills your drink.
And I look at the skull and I go, "You've had too much," and I drink his shot.
All right.
Is treating the skull like a friend part of the process?
Yeah.
It is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is for me.
100%.
I like it.
The doors open, and a figure steps into the bar.
What does he look like? Where is his gun hanging?
Black leather coat.
Uh-huh.
He's got a gun belt over it. He's got it in a cross-draw holster.
Hey, it's that guy.
But he has a black leather plague doctor mask on. He looks around. And he steps up to the bar and puts his hands on the bar top. And the bartender looks at him, Filton goes, "Can I help you?" He just stares at him. And he goes, "Oh, okay." He pours him a drink, sets down on the bar, and the guy lifts it just enough to show the bottom of his mouth, and it looks... you can't even describe what his mouth looks like, really. It's like the skin is very pale and scarred, just all scars.
Ooh.
And a piece of his lip is torn away like this, and he... And he puts the drink down, cracks his neck, dusts off his coat a little bit, and looks at the rest of you. You can't see his eyes, but you can tell he's looking at you through the lenses of his goggled mask. And then he turns and walks out of the bar.
Is that Tobias Scratch?
Who are you asking?
The bartender.
That ain't Tobias Scratch. I don't know who that was.
How'd you know his drink order?
Didn't y'all hear him?
No.
I heard him in my head.
weird. Got a
Telepath.
Would I recognize who that was?
Roll me a history check
mind taker on our hands.
with advantage.
Mind taker.
2 12s.
You've heard of a bounty hunter that he's a bounty hunter who works for the bad guys. And you've heard of a guy
Get comfy.
like this who wears a bird mask, but no one's positive where he comes from, and no one even really can agree if he's real or not. But you've heard of a guy. They just call him the Crow.
Is there like maybe a look of recognition on his face so that I can ask him who that guy was?
Are you trying to hide your reaction, Alvin?
It's not. My reaction isn't really like
You can just choose if you would like me to notice or not, because I am not very observant.
It's a reaction of, damn, like, I didn't think he was real. Like.
So, but you're not trying to conceal this reaction at all?
No.
Okay, so yeah, you see this, Nicholas.
You seen this guy around before?
I'd never seen him. I had heard rumors. Basically, he's a bounty hunter. But he works for people like what was the halfling's name that worked with the gargantuans?
Oh, like Baron Bighorn?
Yes.
Yeah.
He worked for
They work for him, by the way. He's their leader.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say.
He's a baron.
The gargantuans just have one.
He gets coffee for all of them.
It's our intern.
Okay, so he's like hot shit or something.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never seen his face. I've never seen him up until today.
Should we ask him to be on our team?
No. He's good, but
Pretty cool.
Yeah, he seems super cool.
I don't think.
Your instincts are all wrong.
Yeah, correct.
Well,
We'll talk later.
okay.
Yeah, that perception, man.
No, it's not. I don't think it would be a great idea to ask him.
Okay.
All right. You guys want to do anything else, or you just want to let the day ride out?
Let the day ride out.
All right. So you're letting the day ride out. Do you want to do anything else?
Do I have anything on my checklist?
What's your checklist?
I was hoping you would have something.
No,
for me.
no.
Should we do another skill check?
Harlan is taking it all.
Oh,
in.
he's like trying not to be traumatized.
Yeah,
Nibbles, you got anything?
PTSD.
Nah, I'm gonna go up and curl up and sleep with my skull.
Alvin?
I
with
know
your
of
skull.
the Colonel. Would I have recognized? Is like
Colonel Van Cleef, you know of him. You know well of Colonel. You've never met the man. You've seen him before.
I've never met him.
You know of him.
Never
and you
mind.
know his reputation.
I was gonna be like, would he have like taken his weapons? Like, but I've never met him, so never mind.
Taking whose weapons?
Would have the Crow has taken his weapons, but I've never.
Oh,
met
no.
him.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that.
It's just presumably a different gentleman.
Based on the appearance, though, his weapons and his gear all match his aesthetic. So.
I've heard of Colonel Van Cleef as well, right? I like to listen to stories around.
Roll me a history check, because you're not from here.
I know. 11.
Yeah, you've heard of Colonel Van Cleef.
What's Colonel Van Cleef's job? Is he also a peacemaker?
He is a.
He's a bounty hunter.
Oh, he's a bounty hunter too. Okay.
What is he a peacemaker as well, or just a bounty
I
hunter?
thought he was a
No, he's just a
retired
bounty hunter.
peacemaker.
I just heard Colonel. I was like, that sounds
No.
like pretty official.
He's a colonel. He's a retired soldier.
I must be thinking of someone else. I only got an 11, so.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm done for the day. I'll turn in. No, me and Nicholas are going to go sit by
Yeah,
the fire
so
at the end of the day.
We'll
Yeah.
fast forward a little bit. You guys have taken time to rest and recuperate. You've regained all your HP, so you can refill your health now. You've reloaded. I'm assuming you've reloaded all your guns and everything.
Yes.
Yes, I reloaded my gun and
Okay.
polished the sword and got all the blood off of it.
Yeah. So, but you were down to like your last bullet, by the way. I don't know if you were
You should
aware
go
of
get
that.
more bullets.
No, like
Oh.
in the gun.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So, night falls. The rowdy outlaw crew people start to come in, so the saloon starts to fill up and get busy. People are playing cards, drinking, tipping the piano player to play a variety of songs he doesn't know, and they're getting angry when he doesn't know them.
Don't know Camptown ladies?
Come on, man. Nighttime's
I
all
said
rage out
like
here.
Chumbawamba. Do it.
Hey, Jude!
I don't know
Freebird, right now. Maybe if you sing a couple bars, I can pick it up.
You know, Frederick fucking Chopin. This is a nocturne. Which? Anyways, yes, night has fallen. Are you guys gonna hang out in the bar, or are you gonna clear out when the outlaws come in?
I won't.
I clear out when the outlaws come in. I don't need.
Okay.
We're gonna
You're
go-
upstairs sleeping.
We're gonna go have a fire
We're gonna go hang
and
out.
heart to heart.
Okay.
I think I'll take me one of them baths that you guys are so fond
You
of.
totally should. They're really good for you.
Yeah,
and they're
and also,
relaxing.
like,
I
just-
think it'll help you with that 1,000-yard stare you've got.
Right. We were like knee deep in guts and stuff.
So I think a bath
Same.
would be great. I would also like
You're
to
also
take
gonna
a
get a bath.
Yes, I was covered in demon.
after fire
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
How much will that set me
You
back?
going before or after fire talk?
After fire talk.
Well, you had the whole day. I was
Is
just
masking.
asking.
Let's say I've already bathed.
Okay.
Will that set me back, or since everything is
Nope, it's comped.
Oh,
Everything at the Hole in the Wall Saloon is comped. So,
awesome?
Nice.
so yes, two of you have bathed, and you're now out behind the Hole in the Wall Saloon in the little empty lot back there. It looks like they were gonna build something here. The foundation was put down, but they never actually constructed anything. It looks like it's been abandoned at this point. So you guys set up a little campfire out there.
Yeah. Okay.
We're chilling.
You want us to have this conversation now in front of everybody?
No,
Yeah.
I don't know what the
I don't. I would
conversation
prefer
is gonna
not
consist
to.
of.
Well-
I would like it to be actually secret.
Oh.
Well, I have to know what it
Well,
is.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
tell you about it.
Okay.
I don't know what we're talking
No,
about.
you get it for the show.
All right.
We're gonna
What do you want to
pretend
talk
like
to
we
Nicholas
don't
about?
know.
If you guys would rather not, it's fine. We can cut away if you'd rather do that.
I know about Nicholas's past.
All right. If you, like I said, if you'd
Yeah.
rather,
Fade to black.
okay.
For other reasons. For
Not for sex reasons.
no. We
What?
Took separate paths.
Well, when you
It's
say
fine.
fade to black, that's what that means.
Yeah. the wind blows through the curtains.
We're outside. Outside.
There's a busy bar right there.
There's just random curtains
Yeah. Sure.
I'm having a,
nearby.
Nicholas has decorum.
yeah, we're having a fire pit.
Okay.
Normal.
And you guys have a talk.
Yes.
All right. All right then.
We'll sort it out. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm knocking my water bottle over.
This is all falling apart.
No, it's not. It's fine.
All right.
That doesn't happen
Alright.
here. We
Yeah,
always
just-
have it together.
Yeah, we can wrap up.
All right. It is almost time to wrap up. So I guess we'll just say you guys head to sleep, and you, Alvin, fall asleep with thoughts of your mentor's old reappearance and figuring out what you're gonna do about him. Nibbles, you're not haunted by, but like in kind of a good way, the vision you had of the being, the Lightbringer, addressing you directly, which is unheard of in your people's stories. Harlan, you're pretty emotionally wrecked from the transference of emotion from what Ace went through today and how you feel about your mother and thinking about like how you would be if that ever happened to her. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what did you do? You went and got a bath? Did you go back downstairs for a drink before bed or anything?
I think I just sat in the bath until the water was like ice cold and then just went to bed.
Does Harlan know how to write? I want to teach you how to write a letter to your mom.
I can help you write a letter to your mom if you want
Yeah,
to.
I write like simple things and like
I was
doodles.
volunteering to do
No,
that.
You can make her Okay.
You can teach him. I can write one for him right now.
That's true. That's true.
Like, because you said Colonel Van Cleef we got a letter from him, right?
It was brought by a carrier.
Oh, so there's no way to send one out?
There's no post office in this town.
God damn it. Would you be able to find a pigeon for me?
Yeah, we'll start training
Let me get my
pigeons.
animal handling skills out. Hold on. Let me get me a homing pigeon real quick. Animal friendship and speak with animals. All right.
You've got all the building blocks.
Can I do that?
Yeah, roll me an animal handling check.
Okay. Dirty 20.
All right, so it's nighttime, so there's not going to be a lot of birds around, but you go outside and you start going looking for a pigeon.
Early morning dove.
But then an owl flies down and lands on the railing of the saloon out front.
Nice.
He goes, looks at you.
Yeah. I say, hey, can you do me a favor? I want to write...
Did you cast Speak with Animals? Because you didn't say it.
Yeah, animal friendship and speak with animals.
Say I cast Speak with Animals.
I did that. Thing.
All right, so it understands you now.
Okay. Word.
You should ask the owl to help you write a letter.
It looks smart.
If it's 4 or higher, the spell fails. Oh, if its intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Hi.
Woo!
So I'm like really far from home right now, but I'd really like to send a letter to my mama. Would you be willing to take her something? This is living real small.
Where?
Do you know where the Marsh of Madness is?
Ooh. Far.
Yeah, kind of far. It's okay if you don't wanna. I don't want to disturb your night.
Roll persuasion check.
He's so sad.
Oh, it's not very good. It's a 9. Oh wait, is that a 4? Yeah. Oh, it's a 7.
Do it with advantage.
Okay.
Because of how pathetic you look.
Okay, thanks. That's a nat 20.
Okay. He flutters a little bit closer. He rubs his head against you. He goes, "Don't cry, buddy."
Oh, I tickle its little neck and get its pin feathers and stuff. It purrs, apparently.
No, he shakes his feather sound.
Okay, yeah. Owls don't make sounds when they... It's fine.
Ruffled.
They don't make sound.
I didn't... The owl's not making a sound. I said it's his feathers.
Okay.
Continue.
Alright.
Keep it up. You're going to lose your messenger.
I'm like, okay, I don't really know how to write so good. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna write out, I miss you. It's gonna be somehow completely misspelled. But I think Mama will know. And then, I draw a picture, like, stick figures. One is obviously me. I'm also, like, incredibly tall in this picture that I'm drawing. And then I draw, like, my 4 friends. So it's like a little stick figure kobold and a stick figure of the elves and Marlene. As
Human?
best as I can.
Damn, I'm not in the picture.
I thought you were an elf. Are you not?
he's
I'm human.
Oh, you're human. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
We're both
okay.
human.
Okay.
He accidentally
so
gave you
elf
pointy
and
ears in the
human.
drawing. It's fine.
Yeah.
His mom's just gonna have the wrong impression.
I actually don't know what you look
He
like,
thinks
even
he-
though we've been hanging out for.
He thinks you're an elf the whole time.
Maybe your hair's covering your ear a
I've
little bit.
never seen a black person before.
Oh my god.
I just think you're a different species.
Wow.
Yeah.
Average Floridian.
Average Floridian. Literally. Yeah, that's
Oh, boy.
That's no, I think it's pretty. It's not. If I was from Utah, that would actually make a lot more sense. But I'm from Florida, so
It's the Marsh of Madness.
I think
Anyway.
it's just your clothes that throw me off or something. I don't know. Anyway.
It's an elegant demeanor.
While you're ahead.
Okay, cool. Got it. And
So you draw the picture.
I draw my little picture. I draw dead people in a box because I want to tell her about that really bad. And then I draw some spaghetti because I ate that for dinner tonight. And then,
These hieroglyphics.
I draw some tentacles and like some other stuff that we saw throughout the day, and then I roll it up, kind of fold it, roll it, and then I get like some string from, I don't know, my survival pack or whatever.
Okay.
Kind of tie it up, and then I like hand it to the owl, and I'm like, "Can you take this
He's got it in his claw.
to? Can you take it to Mama Storm Surge for me?"
I try.
I appreciate it. You're so nice. Do you? I have some money. Do you take money?
Give him like a cracker or something. Some hardtack. I don't know.
Dead
Food?
mouse.
Food?
Yeah, give him a dead mouse.
What do you eat? Mice? I can get one. Let me use it. Speak with animals.
Oh
Hey, Miles.
no! Drawing a line. Come here.
You're not there, Nicholas. So you
I call him a big
do an
old,
animal handling check.
a big old fat mouse.
I'm not there. I love
That
animals.
with that die apparently. That
That was an 18. Are you sure you want to go with it?
Okay, I'll take the 18. Wow, it landed up on the shelf.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right. Yeah. So
You're gonna end up friend to the birds, enemy of the rodents.
you go.
I would
you
be
go
careful.
and a rat, like a fat,
New York rat.
jerky-looking rat comes
Pizza
out.
rat.
You try to make it better that she's going to kill him. Like he's mean.
Comes out and he like hisses at you. What do you want?
So sorry. And I just like whack it with my quarterstaff.
Roll an attack.
So sorry.
Don't budge.
Please don't buy.
Oh my god.
It's a 14. Okay. It's just like
He's coming to full action.
I concussed the rat.
It's
I
dead.
imagine
No, it's
there's
dead.
like somber, soft playing like music playing in the background of the scene.
It's dead. The owl swoops down.
Cool.
Thanks.
Good luck. She lives. I described like my farm and stuff. She lives in a place. There's like these big animals we call cows, and then there's these smaller animals we call chickens. And then we have this house. It's
Do you
made
think
out of
I don't
wood.
know what cows and chickens look like?
Oh
They're the symbol of wisdom in the avian world.
no! Fair enough. You know, I've never done this before. I just
can
learned how
tell.
to speak with animals like earlier
He
today.
puts his feather wing around you.
He goes like this.
It's okay, buddy.
I let him preen me a little
Yeah.
bit. We bond really closely.
Yeah. You and this owl have really become bros.
Yeah. We're besties now.
Yeah. So he thanks you for the rat. He says I'll find your mom.
Awesome. Yes.
Do you want me to bring anything back if she has it?
Yeah, if she writes a letter back, that would be
All
super
right.
cool.
Bye,
They don't
buddy.
make sound.
Hope you find your
He's
dad.
not being quiet because he's got the paper in his claws and he's got a rat in his beak.
All right. Fine. They don't make any sound when they fly. I'm just
You know what? The
saying.
roof collapses on top of them suddenly.
Oh, we go roll up another character. Bye, everybody.
So as you turn to go back inside the saloon, you see a figure sitting in a chair that's too small for him near the door.
A chair that's too small for
He's a
him?
big man.
It's a gargantua.
Oh
It's
my
the mayor. He's sitting in a chair. He's smoking a cigarette.
Try to just back up.
That was impressive.
Okay, thanks. Cool, thanks.
So, how was your first full day in town?
You know, it's been a long day.
Yeah. Steps up. Towers over you. Puts a big old massive hand on your shoulder.
Wow. Yeah, just like weighed down one
Yeah.
side.
You're doing alright so far. I have high hopes for you.
Thanks.
Damn, you remind me of your dad.
What?
And then walks away. And that's where we're going to end for tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in again for everybody that did. And don't forget, tune in again next week. We're going to be playing every Tuesday, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. So, From all of us here at Dice Riot Roleplay, thank you very much, and we'll see you next Tune In Tuesday.
Oh my goodness.